Okay, welcome everybody. Sorry, I was just my internet was being a little bit funky there, so we waited for a second to make sure everything was going all right. But we're here now. We were also checking out the new features of Roll20 that they finally added. I've been yelling at them to add that for quite some time, so now we've got some different rulers, which is very nice. But let's get right into it since we had a longer opening than usual. So, previously on Three Crowns, the party, after working for the king of Middlemere, King Brynmore, and for the good of the people of the kingdom of Middlemere, the party was seeking a nefarious, shadowy organization, and the leader of the organization, known only as the Bandit King. The party was attempting to unearth the identity and put a stop to the criminal enterprise that seemed to be occurring behind the scenes. But upon arriving in the town of Tradewater, they realized that it was perhaps a little more complex than they thought, as a revolution was brewing in Tradewater that, after many complicated events, was revealed to have been orchestrated by Bandit King himself. And so, after having duped the players a little bit into doing some work for him, the Bandit King fled to one of his distant camps in anticipation of a plot against the capital city of Eudora. And so the party, after having to play a bit of catch up and learning the true identity of the Bandit King as the revolutionary leader Dominic Keene, is now chasing down those missing revolutionaries who fled to what is known as Kingscliff, a rocky area to the northwest of Eudora. But the party have utilized their own allies and notified, all of their allies, and are attempting to get aid. So they have some of the soldiers of the Revolutionary Army who were not down with the demonic plans of the Bandit King, aiding them, but they also have the help of the Kingsguard, who they've sent for aid as well. And so they are now faced with a pretty daunting task. They have to confront the Bandit King himself and attempt to find a way to both stop his current plans as well as figure out a way to close the Hellgate that was opened just outside of Tradewater. And so as the party traveled across Middlemere, making essentially a beeline for Kingscliff in an attempt to stop them from doing what they plan to do, the party is in the middle of travel. That was where we left off. So that's where we'll return. All right. So, we left off on travel. And I left off there on purpose because I was like, well, it's a good spot to end, but also if you guys think of anything that you want to do as you travel, I would also allow you the week to think about that in case you thought of something else or changed your mind. So as you spend several days trying to make as good time as possible, um, perhaps cutting down a little bit on sleep if you think that's right, and trying to just keep the march as quick as possible in an attempt to get to Kingscliff sooner rather than later. As you travel, are there any other things that you want to prepare? You already called your allies in Eudora, and you have your little scholar Pavlova heading to Tradewater with an escort, as she is headed there with information potentially on how to close the Hellgate. But you also have backup in the form of one of your fellow Kingsguard heading to Kingscliff as well, from the opposite direction from Eudora. And so you have called for aid, and aid has responded. But is there anything else that you think you'd want to get done?
I don't have anything on me, so can't really do anything.
Very well.
Just switching some spells, but let's do that while we're sleeping.
The other two?
I mean, any type of poisons that they can get their hands on, they're looking for in order to try and poison their daggers.
Okay. Make a survival roll for me.
Okay. No. Okay, that's not that bad.
15? Yeah, with a 15, you find enough mushrooms as you're kind of traveling. You keep an eye on the forest, and you scope out some of the mushrooms that would be toxic if placed in the human body. And so you, as you're kind of making camp for the night, each night you spend some time grinding down those mushrooms into a paste, and then you mix them in with an oil and make a little oil that you can sort of slather onto your daggers that would add a bit of poison damage.
Excellent.
And so by the time you're traveling, you get a little vial of it. So you have a little stoppered vial of this for whenever you wish to apply it.
All right, cool. Thank you.
All right. Gail, is there anything?
Not a dang thing, no.
Very well. Yeah, I just wanted to afford you all the opportunity just in case, because we've been gone for a week, so maybe you thought of something. Oh yeah, I should have done that or something like that. So it's a long travel, so you have time. All right. So, who has the highest survival in your party?
+4.
I'm going +3.
Def not me.
I believe it's Tibbs, yeah. So Tibbs, because the rest of the group is here and you have your other escort of people who also are familiar with Middlemere, you can roll survival with advantage because you've brought along Connell and gang who also are familiar with the area.
Not great.
All right. So you rolled 10, Tibbs, which agreed is not great. Pretty mid roll. So you don't add any time. It doesn't take you longer. You don't get lost, but you also don't find any shortcuts. And so you guys arrive in the DM called me mid. Yeah. So you guys arrive in the Kingscliff area as the ground beneath your feet begins to slope upwards, and you begin to kind of see rolling hills that form into rockier, small little cliffs and mountains. But you arrive that area basically at the exact time that you imagined you would. You don't get there faster, you don't get there slower. And so as you begin to approach the rockier area, here, let's go to a forest. Let's head somewhere where we can get some environment. Actually, hang on. You know what I should do? Since this is a new session. Where'd we leave from? Did we leave from the camp?
Yep.
Okay.
The army camp, yeah.
And that's where everybody will be. So let me go grab that. That's not the right one. Where is it? Oh, it just looked different because I deleted everything from it. Of course it does. I just need to go grab this group. So I'm like, I have you four, but that's not exactly what it's not exactly the whole group, is it? There we go. Now we're ready. All right. So, let's get you guys into an actual map as we travel. So as you guys make your way through the forest, and the ground begins to get a bit rockier, Connell kind of puts his arm out. He was traveling near the front because he seems to know the area pretty well. And he puts his arm out kind of in front of you guys to signal for the group to stop their march. And then for a moment, there's just kind of silence and just bird calls in the air as he just listens for a sec. And then he turns around to the rest of the group and just says, "We should be getting close." I'm not sure exactly where the camp will be, so we might come across it suddenly, but I would like to know the plan of action. We discussed
Well?
perhaps a more subtle approach before we departed.
So we're gonna try to go stealthy.
That was what we discussed before, and I do think it wise, but he kind of looks at his own soldiers who are all wearing heavy armor. I don't know that my group would be particularly subtle in their approach. And if I'm spotted, I imagine anyone who knows my face would know that something is up. At least from the inner circle we discussed last time. After
I
all, I'm
don't
not
imagine
supposed to
I'd
know
be
where
too
this
stealthy.
I'm not supposed to know where this camp is, right?
Hmm.
I mean, none of us are.
I just mean that I can't walk in pretending that I'm still with the Revolutionary Army. Something will be
Oh, of course, of course, of course.
suspicious in that. So no matter what, we're going to have to be a little sneakier. But I don't imagine my lot will be too sneaky. So if you did want to go ahead of us, that might be wise. We can wait on the outskirts of camp for a signal, if you wish, as we did last time. If you recall.
For me. How about everybody else?
I think that sounds.
Yeah, what he's
That
saying
makes
is
sense.
everybody, including himself, all have disadvantaged stealth rolls. So you maybe don't want to bring them with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not too stealthy either, but
Do you think you should stay with them?
I could. As long as you guys would be okay.
What do you think, Kaj?
What do I think?
Yeah, what do you think?
About them?
You're the stealth one.
I'm good at sneaking in the forest, but I think you're a little bit stealthier than that. That being said, the best I could do is kind of make them okay. It's a good idea to have them waiting out here.
Yeah, but what about Tibbs? I mean, I'm all
Tibbs?
for the heavy. I don't want to say heavy people staying, but yeah.
No, it's all right. Our armor does weigh a lot. No offense taken.
I think
we can
they're
do enough
calling me
covering
fat.
for Tibbs. It was just him.
If you want, I don't mind either way.
What kind of signal should we send for you all?
Well, it's up to you, I suppose. I'm not sure what you have at your disposal.
I suppose it depends on if we're doing subtle signals or
What about a banshee whale?
who knows how to do that.
I don't know. I figured you or Gale could scream.
It would just sound like a banshee. Actually, I probably could. No, what about like a Kosh produce flame and just throw it up in the sky or something.
That would work.
All right. Well, I'm gonna let you guys still go first in the stealthy bit, but I'll follow.
Sounds good.
Which way do we want to go?
Forward.
I'm going to look at Connell and kind of point. Is it there? That way?
Well, to be truthful, I'm not entirely sure. But judging by the area, if I were to make a camp, well, there's one place I would do it. There's a mountain pass just a short walk northeast of here. Not ideal for sieging Eudora, as I thought, but defendable, certainly.
Good a place as any then.
So we head a little bit more west.
Northeast is where the pass is.
Yeah, a little
The
northwest.
exact opposite of what you just said.
I meant northwest. We're gonna do like a curve or whatever.
We don't really want to walk through the front door or anything like that. Okay.
Well,
What if we pose at something? Like people who are just out in the forest collecting herbs or something. I
like
don't know.
foragers.
Yeah, that.
They know our face.
Oh yeah. I forget that's a problem.
Also, with forgers have heavy armor.
I was going to say we might need to hide the armor if we were to do that.
True.
I say we just go northwest a bit, hook in where they wouldn't be looking. And then they come in the normal spot.
We can go take a look. If we need to go around more, we'll just decide that when we see what it looks like.
All right.
How far up would you say it was, Connell?
Should be within an hour's walk. If I remember the location right, but it's been some time since I've traveled this part of Middlemere.
No problem. We'll keep them.
Say,
Stay safe out here.
I have a question. Gale, you have the ability to float, yeah? And the ability to be invisible.
Sure.
Wouldn't that make you a good scout? Float up there, see what you can see. Come down, tell us.
Probably. Sure.
Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Just a thought.
Hey, Jackass, do you know where the direction is? I'm speaking to my patron, by the way. Still pissed.
You don't get an answer.
Okay. That's what I thought. Jackass.
Are you okay?
No. Still pissed.
About?
Stupid ass patron.
Gale's trying to speed run losing his axe blade.
Doing a pretty good job.
So, can you do it?
I don't know. I guess I could try.
Probably if we get closer first, though. I
Alright,
say I
well,
go. I say I go first in the party, as I can be the face if necessary. Bark, bark. Yes. No.
Mhm.
Perhaps. Okay.
How about you stay close though? I can drop us in a veil if something goes wrong.
Splendid.
Lead the way.
All right then. West it is.
The rest of you stay safe. Keep an eye out for the fire and no dying this time. Anybody?
It's northwest though, right? So.
Especially you. I'll just randomly point to that guy and walk away.
he points at himself for a sec, and he's kind of like stunned, and you see him like dart his eyes towards his other compatriots, like, what did I do?
Alright, you guys take the lead. I'll stay up.
Into the woods we go.
All right, Gilly going with. So let me copy the forward group. Yeah, so you guys begin your march through the woods, leaving the more noisy rattling of the soldier's armor behind, and are able to travel at least a little quieter. And about 40-ish minutes away, you begin to see these mountains that Connell was describing kind of jut up over the trees. And as he described for you, you do in fact see a mountain pass. The mountains themselves are tall and jagged, rather tricky climbing, but there is a pass along the center at the mouth of a clearing. And so as you kind of look in through the trees about here, you can see this open clearing in the mouth of the pass to the north.
How many people do you think could defend this pass? Like 500?
I don't think it would even take very many. This is a really good position.
Hmm.
I mean, if you were to assault this, you would need a lot more people than we have.
Sorry, I was gonna say that we should probably pepper it.
Oh, Pepper?
Never mind. I'm sorry.
I got it.
Thank you.
Oh, God
Yeah,
damn it.
Tibbs, your martial experience does tell you that this place was definitely chosen for its defendability rather than its like tactical proximity to Eudora. This wasn't chosen as a spot to start a siege from, that's for sure.
Well, where
Yeah.
there's a front, there's always a back, so let's go around.
Go around the mountain?
Sure, why not? They won't be expecting it.
Might take a while.
Let's take a
If
look.
they're here to defend, that means they expect people to come in to the front. But it also means they're not going to be coming out to the front. So while we go round, we know they won't. We know they'll be there when we get round.
Yeah, I guess. Which way do you want to go?
Doesn't really matter.
Well,
F.
there you go.
Didn't
Can we
we?
see any sentries from where we are? Like anybody watching?
From where you're standing, you can kind of see a little bit down the long valley that forms this mountain pass. In between these two sort of jagged peaks. And you look down the pass, which stretches on quite a ways before it sort of curves a little bit and blocks your view. You don't see a single sentry. The place looks abandoned.
Okay.
I could
There's
always do a
supposed to
quick
be an army here, right?
Well, there's supposed to be an army somewhere. I suppose we'd be able to see if there were tracks or anything.
What worried about.
Well, let me do a quick scout.
Okay.
I'll pretend to be foraging or whatever. Zara's gonna walk around looking at the ground, looking for footprints and stuff like that.
Okay. Make an investigation as you walk around.
Oh, no.
They don't even have a basket. Casual.
I mean, with a 5, the dirt's kicked up because that'd be pretty obvious to any eye. But other than that, nothing specific.
Does it look particularly kicked up over here?
You walk your way around, and it seems like sort of this kind of darker earth seems rather churned. But other than that, not so much
Okay.
like up on the kind of
K-
hilly area.
Can I investigate the rock cliffs?
What are you trying to investigate?
Trying to search for footholds potentially, or
Okay.
people up at the top.
Investigation would work for this. Perception would work too, and so would survival. So pick what you want.
Ooh, survival, perception. I'll go with survival. Are you kidding me? Okay, it was almost a 15. Very upsetting.
Yeah, you crane your neck and look up towards the top of these peaks. You don't see any like sentries or anyone standing up there, and there's no obvious like ropes that somebody climbed, or like a python still stuck in the rock. You don't see anything like that.
Okay.
I will say the peaks are quite tall and they're quite steep, so you wouldn't need a check to know that it would be a difficult climb.
Okay. He's just gonna keep looking at the ground, looking like he's foraging, and slowly make his way back into the forest. Yeah, so potentially there were a lot of people there. So they could be all in the camp. I would say that all the people are in there.
Okay. Nobody
So I know
watching
that.
outside though.
What?
Nobody watching out here though. It's kind of strange.
Not that I saw, but I couldn't get a good look. Sun's in the eyes.
Okay.
So what's the plan then?
We go around. At least that's what I would do.
You can make like a group survival check to estimate the amount of time it might take to change your destination like that.
Wait,
Whoever has the
why am
highest
I?
with advantage.
Oh yeah, that's much better. I'm not going to do it.
A 19 sufficient, so nobody else needs to roll. Tibbs, you estimate that rounding these mountains, because again, you don't really know how far they stretch. It could add up to like a week, but probably more so than a day at least. So anywhere between like 1 to maybe 5 days, depending on how difficult the terrain serves as you travel.
How long do you want to spend going around? Because it's probably going to be a couple days.
I mean, that's up to all of you.
I think we might have to brave going further in.
Okay.
Oh, one moment though. Can I ritual cast Speak with Animals?
Mhm.
Okay. I'm gonna do that really quick. You guys keep watch for a second. So
Yeah,
I'm
you
gonna get
you
that.
spend a moment to ritual cast Speak with Animals.
Okay, and then I'm gonna try and get a bird's attention if I can. Something that's high up.
Yeah, for sure. There would definitely like be some little bird calls that you hear from time to time, and so you can sort of call out for them.
Okay, and then I'll grab some food, get their attention.
Yeah, once you kind of get one's attention and then use a little bit of food and sort of lure it. Here's a bird. Huh? Oh, there we go. That's right. Something like that. There we go. You do eventually kind of lure a bird in, and it flies down, lands on a tree nearby, and then hops down to kind of the lower branches to kind of cock its head curiously at you.
Excuse me, friend. I had a quick question if you had a moment.
Cocks its head side to side, almost like confused at the fact that it can understand you. And then goes, question, in exchange for food, and it kind of juts its beak at the food that you've gathered in your hand.
I'm just gonna nod.
It nods back. All right then.
Did you see a lot of people go that direction recently? I'll point over at them at this.
Pointing to the mountain pass.
Mhm.
The bird kind of cocks its head around a little bit more and hops around on the branch a little bit, and then goes, yeah. Lots of two legs like you.
Did they go inside?
The bird like hops around to the other direction to point its beak north, and it kind of juts its beak at the mountain pass. Through there, between the mountains.
Okay. Thank you. We'll take a look. I'll motion him from looking at the food.
Yeah, it flies down and kind of lands on your hand. Pecks up the food.
Be safe, little one. It might get rowdy here soon.
It nods, though it's got its mouth full.
Yeah, I'll let it eat and all that again.
Yeah, it takes a moment to kind of pick up all the food, and then you raise your hand a little higher, and it takes off and flies back up to the high branches and just kind of curiously watches you from up there.
Zero draws his bow. I'm kidding.
No.
Well, what did it say?
They did see a lot of two legs. I'm gonna motion now. Come down this way. It says they went farther north.
2 legs.
Saw a lot of two legs.
Mm-hmm.
Don't they have 2 legs?
So they saw other birds.
I'm guessing the birds weren't walking through there.
Okay. So
Okay.
no horses
So I mean,
then?
we know we're there.
So we need to go further in.
If we want to fight, yes.
I don't think we're getting out of a fight this time.
Oh, I'm fine with that.
So are you saying we're just assaulting this from the front?
No, I'm saying we're not going to find a way around.
So you're saying we're assaulting this from the front?
Yes.
I'm saying this isn't the front yet.
What?
Better
What?
hope not.
Wait, what?
There's another entrance they're probably guarding further in.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right then. Let's
We're in their front yard, not quite on their porch.
let's go up to their porch then, shall we?
Hope nobody's home.
Well, they're definitely home.
Well, I hope somebody's home.
As
I
you
came all
begin
this
to
way.
walk across the clearing, you just hear a voice from nowhere say, "Are you going somewhere? You look like
Ah.
you're in an awful hurry."
It's just the guy we were looking for.
Have you just been sitting on that rock?
Oh, for quite some time. We're
Fucking
watching your
weirdo.
friend there walk around.
Didn't find any mushrooms.
Oh, that's your friend?
What'd you say, Kat?
Is it? I was like, is that your friend?
My
We don't
friend?
know
No,
this guy.
that's-
He was
that's-
out foraging. We're trying to find out where he's meant to be.
Are you sure? They were with you last time.
I got lost. What are you talking about last time?
Can we not play the little routine? I can see through it, you know. Save us all a little bit of time.
What if this was the fun part, though?
This is the fun part. I thought the fun part was what comes next.
I want to cast Entangle on the ground where he is.
Girl?
Oh, we got the angle up there, so it's not covering us.
Alright. Yeah, let
Well,
me...
you have cool rulers to do that now.
we do have an
Cool.
actual asset for this one, which
Oh, okay.
is better for when it's a persistent effect, like a concentration spell. Where is it? Alright. Cosby, what do
Fancy.
you want it?
Oh boy,
Um,
magic.
Yeah, I'm just gonna have it cover right here.
All right. So yeah, you just as soon as the masked figure that you know as Bishop begins to speak, you just cast Entangle, and vines begin to shoot up out of the earth, and they kind of wrap around the rock there. And as they wrap up around the rock, they grab onto the long coat and begin to just wrap around and sort of crush in on the coat. And as that happens, the coat just folds in on itself and collapses as the vines grab nothing.
Hmm.
Just an empty coat.
I thought we knew they were like a goo.
Strange. I don't know what's happening.
I thought we agreed to not play any games.
God, you're weird.
Am I?
Yeah.
Oh, hello. Figured you were there somewhere.
Yeah, I heard an annoying voice. Turns out it was just you.
Well now, to what do we owe the pleasure of your visit?
What, you're not gonna escort us in?
No?
They wouldn't fight a fair fight.
Should I go? I was told I would be part of the Revolutionary Army if I went up there.
I don't give a damn what you do.
Alright, well, if you're just gonna chat with us, then we'll just keep going. Unless you got
I said, if
something
you don't
else
want to play any games, why don't you tell us what you're doing here? Besides watching us like a weirdo.
Standing guard, of course.
Alright, keep standing.
Guards normally attack or alert or something.
Well, I was more interested in why exactly you were here. Something doesn't line up. You should know where this place is.
Just follow the wind. Excuse me.
Lucky, yes, I guess.
I really wouldn't walk that way.
Oh, this way? Okay.
Well, now I don't know what to do. Hi, I don't know if you met me. I'm Barrett.
Yes, we
Uh,
met
Just
before,
drop the damn
but
axe.
that's not your name.
Nope, nope. He's Zeru's like in on this, totally in on this act. He goes to reach out a hand to what's it called? Shake hands with the weird masked figure thingy.
She doesn't reach her hand out.
Wow. Okay. Wow.
I know
Not
you're a
very
Doppler.
friendly. Oh, it's all right then. Never mind. He just immediately just stops. Okay. All right. I didn't know that. True sight. It's true sight, isn't it?
The hell's a Doppler? Well, this is a weird ass circumstance. What are we
Well,
doing?
So if you're
Now
not
I
here to
feel-
fight us, what are you doing here?
I'm not here to
There's
fight
no
you.
alarm.
I'm here to kill you if I must, but I was just curious. I thought perhaps we could have a cordial talk first, but I'm seeing, she kind of gestures towards Gil, that might not be an option.
I mean, he doesn't even
To be
listen to us,
fair,
so
Last
Is there
time we
one
met
of
you,
them?
you immediately held a knife to somebody's throat. So
Yes, that was good times.
Does either of those look like the real one, or do they look fluidy like last time?
Well, they're glowing.
which one's the higher level?
They're both glowing
Do I-
about the same.
Do I see any other glows, maybe that are like hidden?
Look around, you don't see anything.
Alright, well, I guess I'll just keep walking.
Hey, Gail, maybe don't do that. If we can talk cordially, it might be interesting.
What do you mean they don't want to talk?
I thought
let's
so
just
too.
go.
Well, first, I feel like it's kind of rude. We don't have a knife to someone's throat, so allow me to. And Zero takes out his knife and goes to put it to the throat of the weird mask thing, just out of formality and whatnot.
She doesn't react to that. She just says, of course, of course. Whatever you need to feel comfortable.
I still think they're just goo.
Oh, most assuredly.
Well, what did you want to talk about so cordially?
Well, there's just a gap somewhere. A weak link in the chain. I was just curious what it was. See, if I just kill you, then I don't learn where the mistake was made and can't improve for next time. So I thought perhaps maybe you might at least prove useful first.
What if
Purely your own mistake, I think.
What if the mistake was made by someone who's already been taken care of?
Well, then I suppose it wouldn't be much of an issue, but you can avoid it next time, right? So, how did you find out about the camp?
Let's just say a friendly voice told us.
That's not helpful at all. Disappointing.
Zera's gonna wave his hand, his other hand, the one that doesn't have the dagger on it, and show the ring, and then wave it, and then make it go back invisible again.
It's difficult to judge a reaction from behind a mask, but the figure is still just kind of motionless. Doesn't really move at all.
You just flex on her?
I was telling her how we knew about this place.
Well, what's the real reason? I don't want you to lie to me again.
Why would you think I'm lying? We're friends now, aren't we? You know, knife to the throat.
Of course.
Why would I lie to a friend?
I don't know. You tell me.
Well, I don't have to tell you anything, but I did. That was very kind of me, quite frankly.
You can see we're not going to get anywhere.
We're very bad at being intimidating.
I'm not being intimidating. I'm trying to be cordial.
I'm waiting for her to get along with the killing. Why'd you run away last time?
Yeah, that was kind of whack.
I had my order.
Well, it's twice in a row now, right, Tibbs? In the room and in the caves.
Yeah.
Are your orders always to run away?
I don't think it's such a crime to live another day.
Why are you so important? It wasn't Rook's job to run away.
Rook had a part to play. As do I.
So if we try to walk in there now, you'll fight us and not run away?
Well, I'll be forced to kill you.
Well, will you come out here and just do it like, shall I say, man to man?
What do you mean I'm standing in front of you right now?
Yeah. Well, you
Well,
said
you're also
that.
standing over there behind that rock.
And they're both fakes.
So now who's lying to whom?
Like I
Zero
said-
stops with the knife.
We're really not getting anywhere. It's disappointing, but I suppose to be expected.
Yeah, can you tell Rookie has a really annoying voice?
No reaction.
It's been fun. I feel a bit naked around you, so I think I'm gonna go.
We're about to get fucking bombed to oblivion.
Well, the thing is, they could just throw rocks at us and that would be it.
No, that's not what happened. Instead, as you kind of walk past the shrouded figure here, it doesn't turn around to kind of follow you as you walk past it. You just kind of hear a soft little disappointing, and then for just like a half second, the coat begins to shudder.
Sarah walks a little quicker. No.
Zoom out a little bit. Yeah, about that big. So that's
Ow.
going to be con saves across the board.
Let's see.
Yo, I'm great at these.
Is this not something I can counter?
It's not a spell, if that's what you're asking.
Not
Yeah, these
Gouda.
Baldur Gate dice are clean.
All right. So that's going to
Oh,
be
not good.
all fails except Tibbs.
Oh,
Oh no.
Yummy. yummy, yummy, yummy.
Which is going to be. One sec. Let me just- okay. All right, that is going to be 23 force damage across the board,
Oh my.
except for Tibbs, who has it.
23.
Can I rebuttal?
Yeah, sure you can, but what are you rebuttaling? As this explodes and goes off, this coat in front of you collapses. So
Oh.
you can
Well,
rebuttal, but you would target the only target, which is this one on the far end.
I don't. Well, I think I'm further. Oh, I'm too far away, anyways. Can't
So,
rebuttal.
in addition to that, that wasn't done. In addition to that, the force damage that you take, your max HP is reduced by that amount.
Good shit, boys.
What was it, 23? Next HP.
23, yeah, or half if you tip.
There goes like 2 levels of HP.
And so you
Aw,
feel
Poor
you feel
you.
that like blast just kind of rip across all four of you and sort of crackle with arcane energy. And as you kind of glance back to see this coat collapse, you just see the other bishop just walking towards you slowly.
Hey, what
Zero's
should
gonna
we do?
East foot, I mean, like, do the bow thing.
What are you doing, sir?
Zero's gonna invoke the bow.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yep. I'd like to throw fire at it if it's walking this way.
Yep. And he's gonna shoot it.
Great bonfire.
All right.
Can I s'more it?
Yeah, what's going on with your character sheet?
What you talking about?
Can I throw a bottle of wine at it?
I
You
just
co-
on my end of things, it looks like you're rolling Destiny.
Really?
Yeah, for me, it looks like you're rolling death saves on your character sheet. But
Oh
it
yeah.
doesn't seem right.
I see it too.
I don't know. My sheet doesn't show that at all.
If your sheet's correct, then that's fine. I just was kind of curious. I'm like, I wanted to make sure the error wasn't on your end too.
And then I updated the
And
foot.
now,
I don't know.
maybe did you type the
I
wrong
did
number when
it.
you adjusted your max HP?
I mean, I did override, and it at first it said the right thing. Now I don't know what it's saying.
Well, if you want to try to fix it, you can just put your max HP restored back to normal, and then just remember that you can't go past 23 or whatever it is.
Yeah, I'll just do that.
If that helps.
Just leave it how it is.
So weird little error. I'll mess around with that after and see if it applies on any of my own character sheets.
Okay, I might be doing something wrong.
No worries. We'll work it out later. So yeah, you guys are choosing to attack the jacket then, the one that's walking towards you.
And
Alright,
back it up
then
as
just-
doing so.
Yeah, just roll initiative then. We'll go into initiative order.
Oh shit.
I have a question.
Mhm.
Can you actively be running away and also shooting something?
I mean, it would be sort of encompassed into your turn, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Like, it's definitely like D&D possible. I don't know. You're asking like D mechanically?
Yeah,
Or, like,
because
IRL.
Zero doesn't want to be near the thing just in case it goes boom again. So he would be backing up and also firing an arrow.
Yeah, so on your turn, that would be represented as moving your max movement away from the thing and then firing your arrow, right? Or firing
Okay.
the arrow and then moving your max distance away, right?
Okay.
So that would just be like doing that. And then the creature would be advancing towards you, and so that'd be like a moving battle. If that's what you guys are wanting to do, you can do that. We don't have a map to represent all that movement, but if that's what you guys want to be doing, we can try to represent that.
That's what Zero will be doing.
All right, since we don't have a lot of map space, let me drag you guys all down a little bit, and then you'll have a little bit more northern space. We'll just drag the entire ordeal down here. I think that's right? All right. Gail, what was yours? 22? And
22.
Arch, 20. All right, perfect.
I'm feeling 22.
Let me see if that entangles
You
stayed up.
are 22.
Everything will be alright if just give me.
All right.
You guys just die if you get hit by another one of those.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you shut your mouth, little buddy?
Not good.
So first act is going to be Gil.
Alrighty. What? Yeah, create bonfire. Give me a dex save, you beautiful jacket. Dex 14.
That's going to be a failure.
Cool. You take 9 damage, bud.
All right, damage taken.
And I don't know how many feet you want to count in square, but I'm moving away.
Same as normal.
Okay.
Yeah,
Is that
if
a real one?
if you guys reach the top, then I'll just drag the entire thing back down, and this will be you guys moving through the mountain pass.
Oh, okay.
Since I can't, I don't have a map that's like 700 feet tall, so.
He's like, these dumbasses wouldn't go through the mountain pass.
Well, typically fights take place in like a smaller arena, but I like the idea of like a cinematic fight of you guys like fleeing while Bishop clones
Horror movie
chase you.
stuff.
Just
Yeah, it's kind of a fun visual,
black
so we'll try to
trench
represent
coat, yeah. Like the guy in Resident Evil. Just always
that. Yeah,
follows you.
Mr. X. All right, so Gil, is that the end of your turn?
Correct.
All right, then, the coat here is firstly going to snap its fingers,
Yep.
in which you see another one appear.
Turn it to 2
I think we're
cups.
fucked.
And then this one here is going to. It's just kind of like it reaches its arm up as though it's like winding up with like an invisible javelin, and as it winds up, you see this like dark purple energy manifest into a spear, and then it just
Dark Spear.
tosses the lance straight at Tibbs.
Ah!
Oh, get fucked. I thought I was going to hit me.
I thought it was gonna be me. So.
That is going to be a 23, which will hit you.
Ah. A route. Is there
That's gonna
a
hit you,
things?
hit you for 11 necrotic,
Ah.
and you cannot regain HP until the start of its next turn.
Okay.
Which will bring us to Kaj's turn.
I'm going to bonus action summon Sooty. Actually, that's an action. I'm calling in some backup.
Ah!
Vero.
Yeah, and then that was actually I'm going to have him attack this one.
Which one? Sorry, this one.
This one right here.
Vero.
Like that. And yeah, do you want me to have him go right now?
Mhm.
Okay. Alright, City. Spit some fire up there, retro spell. One sec, I lost him. Oh, there he is.
Big.
That's a 21, right?
Yep.
Okay, that'll hit.
Nice. He's ready.
Let's go.
Go Sooty.
Damage taken.
Alright, that's it.
All right, then that will bring us to
Wait, which one did you hit?
this one.
This one.
Left.
That one. Okay. All right, then Zero's gonna try and hit that with an arrow.
Same one.
Yep.
Vero, go for it.
Oh, rude.
An 11 misses and it sails past the figure's head as it sort of doesn't even flinch as the arrow
Mhm.
goes right past.
Damn it. I just realized I should have done that in the opposite direction. But I am going to give myself bardic inspiration.
Vero.
I do that every single time.
Sing a little song to yourself after missing.
Yeah.
Calm down.
Come on, man. You got this. You got this. You're not naked. It's fine. And I guess they're gonna continue to back up.
Mhm.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that's 30. Yep. I'm done.
Then that'll bring us to Tibbs.
I'm gonna move here, and that'll be my turn. I don't
Cool.
have any ranged.
Don't you have
Alright.
javelins?
Nope. I left all my shit back before we left to come here.
Then that'll bring us to this one's turn, which is just going to Sprint. It's gonna dash, but that's all it can do.
Oh, hey there, beautiful.
Uh-oh.
Which will bring us to Gale's turn.
Oh, sure. Alright, well. Step forward, summon Shadowheart, and swing twice.
Very well. Double hit. Roll
Nice.
damage.
22. Oh my god.
Yeah, you're one-handed
20.
slashing, right?
Yeah. Because I have a shield.
All right. Yeah, you slash twice and just cut the coat clean in two, and it collapses.
And then I'm going back 25 feet up.
Very well. Alright, then that will bring us to Bishop. It's going to move out here. Then she is going to snap finger. And then she is going to. Let me measure something. You know what? Just step forward again. Okay, good. I'm glad you got that Dungeon Dragon phone. Thank you. But let's see. Perfect. Right, okay. Oh wait. We're going to instead throw another spear. This one aimed at Kash.
Okay.
How's your AC? 15, right?
15.
Okay. Yeah. Let me make sure. Then that's actually going to miss with a 13.
Oof. Throwing
So
stuff
that
now.
that lance goes crackling past your face, and you can kind of feel it tingle the skin a little bit as it slams into rock, and kind of sends a scattering of stone nearby. But that's the end of her turn, which will bring us to your turn, Kash.
All right, I'm going to throw a guiding bolt at her then.
Very well.
No.
Aiming at the one that just attacked you, yes?
Yep. 12 or it's 11 to hit.
11 to hit?
Yep.
That'll miss.
Okay.
So she sends a spear sailing past your head, and then you turn around and fire a guiding bolt right back that similarly crackles right past her head.
Okay, I'm going to get moving this way a little bit.
Okay,
And then I'm going to come in city to go after her.
very well.
All right, and then here's city. 23 to hit.
That does it.
Dang.
He came here to throw down. Six.
Damage taken.
And that's all I got.
Very well. 0.
Zero's going to try and hit the other one with a bow.
Very
I
well.
mean, with an arrow, not the bow. Just the
Mhm.
other bow. 21. I'm assuming
21.
that hits 21.
21
Yeah.
does hit. Roll damage.
5 and then 1d8 cold. 5, 10.
All right. Damage taken.
Do
Yeah,
they look icy?
your arrow sort of like shoots straight through the jacket and kind of lodges in the cloth, and then you see that ice kind of spread across half of its body. It's still standing though.
Okay. And then they're going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and stay there.
Zero.
And I'm done. Wait,
And that'll
no.
bring us-
I'm going to give
Oh.
Bardic Inspiration to Kaj.
Very well. That'll bring us to Tibbs.
I will move down 30 feet, and I'm going to swing twice.
All right.
Not good. Not good.
Yeah, definitely not good. That was a double miss.
Action surge and do 2 more.
Very well.
A lot better.
Nice.
You focus in after that double miss, and try your absolute hardest, and you get a double hit instead.
25.
Very well. Damage taken. You slice up the jacket that's standing in front of you. Make a perception check.
I'm great at these.
Never mind. You don't see
Now
anything.
he's too focused.
You're really focused
Yeah.
on that sword right in front of you, and
Oh, God.
This looks so
You-
fucking cool, just swinging.
you miss the forest for the trees.
That was a
That is my turn.
crit miss, by the way.
I actually low-key thought it was a crit too because the dice. It was like it's like a special icon. The Baldur's Gate dice.
All right.
That's my turn.
Yeah,
Wait,
that's
there's
the end of your turn.
Baldur's Gate dice?
Yeah, they gave out like a package for the game.
Alrighty. That's going to bring us to this bishop, which is going to dash there, and then end his turn. Which will bring us to Gale.
Very rook move.
All right. Damn it, River! Stop moving away from me.
You know you
Swing.
don't have to call me Ruva every time.
Shut up, River.
It's almost insulting at this point.
What the fuck? Third 11 in a row, by the way.
Woo!
Nice.
All right. So you 11 damage, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And the first one was a miss. Okay. So that will slice the coat in half again. You kind of send those chunks of ice that were forming across it flying as the coat falls to the ground.
Okay, that's my turn.
Very well. Then that brings us to
Zara's gonna say, "What gives, Gale? Anytime a woman approaches me, you kill her."
Yeah, maybe you should be faster.
so first things first. Bishop snaps her fingers.
Can I counter that? Is that is that something I can counter, or is that just a thing she does?
Actually, as she does it this time, you actually like see a little spark at her fingers. You've seen it enough times. This one actually, it sparks a little brighter. So actually, this one you can try. The other ones were maybe a little bit too obtuse to counter. This one you can try to, I would say, diminish if you want to use the spell slot. Because this one seems like it's a little stronger this time.
Yeah, we're gonna just play it safe and go ahead and use one of my slots.
Okay, then make an Arcana roll.
Yeah. Ooh, only 15.
All right. Then this time, using that spell slot and a 15 on your Arcana. You see that kind of spark from her fingers as she snaps them, and then you just quickly react and focus in on it and try to like diminish that magic. And you actually see the spark, like at first it started to glow and then it shrinks a little bit right as you do it. And you actually see the mask kind of dart its eyes quickly to you, like turn the head towards you, Gale. Though, of course, it's impossible to see the expression on the face.
I'll blow kisses.
Oh, that's why. You're jealous.
And so instead of multiple clones appearing, only one does. As Gale diminished that summoning right there. But the one in front of you is still its turn. So it is going to it's just gonna attack you with a spear again, but from point blank instead of throwing it. It's just gonna slash at you with it instead. So it summons the spear and kind of stabs you. But
Poke,
it's
poke.
going to be a 15, which will not hit you. And so the spear glances off your armor instead, Tibbs.
Huge.
And that'll be the end of your turn. Brings us to Kosh.
Okay. Kosh is kind of jogging in this direction, so I'm going to turn around when this thing appears and then jogging in the direction again. Up here. I'm going to shoot off a guiding bolt at the clone.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's gonna hit.
Cool.
So that'll be 17 radiant, which will just immediately disintegrate the code.
Do your thing, City. I'm going to have them fly up here first. Right there. $16 a hit?
16? Yes, that does it.
Sweet.
Damage taken.
All right. All good.
Alright, if that's the end of your turn, then it is now Zara's turn.
Zero is going to aim his bow and arrow and try and hit the one that's still around.
Go for it.
That
That's a
would be a
critical hit, so roll your damage.
And it's got sneak attack.
Very true.
And D8. Nice. Cool.
Give me your total.
39.
That's quite a hit. All right, so yeah, you wind up and loose your bow and see the arrow flying, which just arcs across the arena, and that icy arrow like stabs straight into the chest here. And you see that ice kind of spread a little bit from the wound as the arrow sort of lodges right in the rib cage. Tibbs, you're standing right up close. Tibbs, because that was such a like a crit hit, you can repeat that perception check.
Uh-oh. Oh,
Let's go.
Nice.
I thought it was another one because of the icon.
That's another crit then. So that's a 21 on your perception. As you kind of see this arrow hit, and you stop focusing on your sword and maybe focus on your enemy a little bit more. You can see that dripping down from the wounds that you've given this bishop, you can see that same sort of inky black liquid, but just subtly mixed in, you can see red blood.
You're doing something. It's bleeding.
Oh, perfect. Knock yourself out, man. And he's gonna give him Bardic Inspiration.
Carol?
Tibbs, Bardic Inspiration.
Don't actually knock yourself out, Tibbs.
I almost clicked the
Okay.
wrong thing. My mouse went immediately to this.
Oh,
But there you go. There's your Bardic Inspiration. Okay, if that's the end of your turn, Zero,
Yep.
then it's immediately Tibbs.
It is mine?
Yep.
Okay, I swing twice.
It's a hit and another hit.
Okay, first one I'm going to attempt to make a menacing attack, so it needs to make a wisdom saving throw DC 15.
Okay. It fails that, and you see Bishop like start to take a step back away from you, Tibbs, and then almost like an invisible force like shoves her back forward as if she like physically can't retreat from you.
16 damage. And you'll just see like a glint in Tibbs' eye as he notices. That'll be my turn.
Very well. Then there's no clone to act, so that'll be Gale's turn.
Alright, well, since there's no clones. Boop. We'll run closer, because clearly we're not running, and I heard there was blood. So I'll cast a Greater Bonfire. Right on her
Very
toesies.
Dex save.
14, please.
Which she succeeds with a 15.
Yeah, that's fair. I think it's.
I have a
Saber's up.
question.
Mhm.
Did it go out? Did the other bonfire go out?
No, but it's not. It's only within the hex that it's in. So. it
Oh, I
didn't do
thought.
anything.
Okay, I thought you could move it. So, never mind.
No, I don't believe you can move these.
They're just sort of a recast.
It looks like it's Sabersuck. So it still stays there though. I think. Oh, I don't. Creature must also make it when it moves into the space for the first time or ends its turn. Yeah. So it's still there. It'll just have to save again if they don't move.
Yep. Which brings us to, if that's the end of your turn, go. Bishop's turn.
Yes, it is.
So immediately Bishop snaps her fingers again. This is the brightest it's ever been when she snaps. Would you like to react again?
I would love to.
Same thing as last time?
Oh,
Or
yes. Sorry. At first, I thought I didn't have a spell slot, but I didn't actually use Hellish Rebuke. I just marked that I did, so it scared the
Right.
crap out of me. Okay.
yeah,
yes,
you
I
didn't
would.
actually use it.
Arcana, right?
All right.
Yeah.
23. Once again, as the fingers snap, you diminish it. And instead of 3, you're only getting 2. All right, fine, Dungeon Dragon Farm. When Gale diminishes the magic, these clones are also a little bit shorter than usual too. There you go. Happy? And then Bishop's gonna just pivot. Should he have a health bar?
So he does, yeah.
All right, well, we're attacking him.
Hit the bird.
Don't hit the bird.
She summons that spear again and swings it.
How dare you?
What's his AC? You probably have it in front of you, right?
13.
Okay, that is a hit for sure.
No.
Oh.
That's going to be 12 necrotic.
12 necrotic?
Yeah.
Hagen.
And
Whoa.
can't be healed.
Sooty's got a higher level of health than I do. Jeez.
Wait a
That's
second.
gonna bring us to your turn, Kosh.
All right. Hang in there, city. I guess I'm gonna do another. Am I?
Don't they get hurt for moving close to your thing?
It's a found teleporting.
Um,
I'm gonna cast a second level Scorching Ray. So, name one at him, and the last one with the main one.
You're doing 1, 2, 3 with Scorching Ray?
Yep.
All right. Go for it. Just roll
First
them all. We'll
one.
roll all the to hits.
Okay.
And just so it was 1, 2, 3, or what? I should have
It
said
was
that first.
1, 2, 3.
Okay, then we'll do 1, 2,
And
3 with
then-
your rolls.
Can I use the bar for
so-
the second one?
For the second one?
Yeah, if
Mhm.
it'll save it.
Yeah, for sure.
And D6, right?
Yep. Yeah.
All right, so that's 2 hits and then misses on the third one.
Okay.
So roll first damage against the closest one, and then second damage will be against the furthest one.
That's good. Let's start there. 11 and an 8.
All right. Damage taken. They both
Okay.
look singed. You can see the coats are torn and tattered and charred, but they're both still standing.
All right, then for bonus action, we he's gonna take it. City's gonna fly away and take me out if there's one.
Mhm.
Okay.
It's gonna hit again.
All right.
It's going to be It's going to be another 9 necrotic.
Taken. It's barely hanging in there.
Jeez.
Fly over
Good
and
boy.
shoot a flame
Still-
seed at this one.
Yeah, you still can't be healed. You're shooting flames.
Yeah, flame seed at this guy.
All right, roll. 12 misses.
Okay. Yeah, that's it.
Very well. That'll bring us to Zeru's turn.
Zeru is going to shoot another thing at the one right there because it's the only one who might proc sneak attack.
Very well.
So 14.
14
I'm gonna
hits.
use okay. I will not use that then. That makes no sense. Oh, okay. 3d6. Huh. Okay, so 24 and then 25. 1. Okay, 25. Oh,
Alright.
and then hold on with the bonus action, I can use a thing. I'm gonna do Wails from the Grave. And I'm gonna hit this guy.
Okay.
That's cool. With 12.
Yeah, there's no roll on that. It just hits, right?
Yeah.
All right then. Makes my job easier. Then yeah, as Wails from the Grave hits it, you just see it kind of like the cloth of the cloak just like instantly decompose and just turn to tatters.
Yes, nice. Okay, and I'm done. Oh, cool, it's dead.
Which will bring us to Tib's turn.
Going to swing on the main one. If I hit, I would like to trip attack. So I must make a strength saving throw DC 15.
Very well. It is going to succeed on that with an 18.
I'm going to swing again. If I hit, I'm going to again try to trip attack it.
You're up. All right, well that's the 19 that time.
That's fine, I'll still take the extra damage. 33 damage.
All right. Yeah, you carve away more slashes into the fabric of the figure before you. And as you kind of cut away, you actually sort of like carve parts of the heavy cloak that it's wearing, and you begin to see like this shimmering, kind of inky black goo in the spots where the cloak is shredded away. And since you succeeded that old check, like in little gaps between the goo, you can see skin.
Oh, okay. That'll be my turn.
Well, that's going to bring us to this turn here. At the end of the turn order, which doesn't really have to get too far to get to Kosh. Hang on. And as it reaches you, it is going to explode.
Okay.
It's con saves from everybody but Tibbs. Kaj saves. Gale
Let's
fails.
see. Cities saves, where's it?
If it doesn't list them, then just use yours.
It's got it right here.
Is it worth using? No, it's not. Never mind.
You seen what?
Oh, the Bardic Inspiration. It's not worth it. Not on
Fucking
a,
yeah?
On those two
not on a
failed, no.
7. Yeah,
Not gonna help you.
it's not going to.
Then that's gonna be fails from Zeru and Gale, and Kaj will succeed, which means that you guys are gonna take
Roll low, baby.
Please.
It's going to be a total of 18 force.
Does that
Wow,
also reduce
gosh.
us?
Yes, it does.
Love it. I have less starting out than I would at level 1.
Alright, city is also gone. Oof.
All right, city disappears.
Hmm. Looking grave.
How grave are we talking? 1 foot in the
Very-
grave, or all
Yeah.
all feet in the grave?
Some whales from the grave, but thankfully not mine.
I'm like shoulder
Yeah.
deep in the grave right now.
I'm very happy I have a cool magical bow. Kind of kind of grave.
You guys can tell each other what you have if you want, or
I
for
have
chat's
health.
sake if you want.
I have 5 max health, by the way.
Oh, I've 16 max, but oh wait, no, hold on. Did you say that?
I was gonna say,
You
wait, does
take
it
that-
still reduce it?
Yeah,
It does
he said
reduce it.
does.
So reduced by 18?
Oh.
Indeed.
Oh,
You're
okay,
dead.
never mind. I'm dead.
All feet in grave then, huh?
Yeah. Full.
No, I
full
will say
on.
this isn't your specter, whatever the other monster is. It's not your necrotic damage where it just insta kills you if you max reduce. This one is just going to auto fail one of your death saves.
Okay, but I still have 7 HP from my temp.
7. Yeah, that doesn't matter.
Okay, damn it. all right, I'm dead.
So you
I'm
have
dead.
1 failed death save.
Okay, hold on.
Which means if you roll a 1, then yes, you are dead.
Okay, so I get rid of the max HP modifier and stuff and just put in like
Your max HP is 1 and you're at 0 health.
yeah, okay. All right, max HP. There we go. I'm at 0 health. Damage.
And you have 1
1.
failed save.
Apply changes. Oops.
And as mentioned, this one, as it explodes, just completely like shreds, and so that clone is gone.
Okay.
Which will bring us to, if everybody's done calculating their new health, that'll bring us to go.
Fuck yeah. So I tumbled from that explosion and like rolled a little bit as I
Yeah.
just kept moving with momentum.
Mhm.
And then I'm gonna bonus action Hexblade's Cursed.
Mhm.
So I should get crits on 19s and 20s. And then I get a +3 to my damage. And we swing twice. Praise.
All right, second one hits.
Oi. So 15 total.
All right, damage taken. The coat that stands before you is pretty like tattered and damaged. Still standing though.
That's my turn.
Very well. And then that'll bring us to her turn. She's gonna snap her fingers.
Guys, this
some-
isn't looking good.
There's any stopping it. Which I don't know that you have the means to do so, Go. That's going to bring us back to 1, 2, 3. And then she is going to slash at Tibbs with a spear. Which with a 25 will hit.
Hey, yeah. No bad.
That's going to deal. It's going to deal 12 necrotic. And you're
Light work.
unable to be healed.
That all you got?
Yeah, that's all for that turn. Which will bring us
I
to...
say not looking back at my friends.
That brings to Kaj's turn.
Okay. Bonus action healing word 0.
Alright.
Get up.
And again, Zero, your HP is 1, so you are just maxed out at 1 HP.
No.
You are a fucking animal's worth of HP right now.
No. Okay. Fine.
You better
Like a
target
rat
me.
or a cat or...
No, they have more than I do.
You are the rats in Baldur's Gate right
I'm like
now.
a moth right now. Are you kidding me? Glowed the wrong direction.
Yeah, you have the same amount of HP as a rat in 5e.
I'm gonna need you
Okay.
to hit this one, this specific one.
All right, and then going for this guy. I'm gonna back up against the wall. Throw some fire.
Alright,
14.
14 hits.
All right.
8 damage taken. Sizzles the coat and chars parts of it. Still standing though.
All right, that's my turn. Come on, Tibbs. Come on, go.
That'll bring us to Zeru's turn. Zeru, you are lying flat on your back, feeling like your bones are made of glass. What do you do?
Is it a stand up? Reinvoke the bow to make himself feel a little better, and then try and shoot at this thingy.
This one?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, come on. Are you kidding me?
10 misses. The arrow
Yeah, hold on.
goes a little
I'm like-
high. Your arms are feeling a little weak when you draw back the bow.
I got bardic inspiration, but I get a bad feeling about this.
Yeah, you should use it. Good impact this roll.
Oh, thank God.
All right, then. Yeah, your arms are a little bit weak, but the arrow strikes true.
Okay. Whew. 17, and then I'm gonna use Whales from the Grave, and the grave was mine this time. And I'm gonna use that on this one.
On which one? Sorry, I was looking away.
This one. 6.
All right. It's tattered and shredded, but it's still standing.
What, this one?
Mhm.
No, it's so close to me. Okay. I understand. Okay. I used the bonus. Yeah, I can't do anything else except run away. So I'm gonna. Well, let's see. I'm gonna back up 30 feet.
Mhm.
I guess I can kind of back up 5, 10. And then I'm 20 feet more back.
All right. Yeah, off the screen. Is that what
Yep.
you're saying? Okay. Then let me just do this. We'll just shift the entire thing, and we'll just go everybody a little bit south. Give you some extra space over there
Okay, I
to,
think that's
to really display that you're far back. But we're kind of spread out now, so can give you a bit more room, but not much more than that.
Yep. Yeah, that's as far.
Yeah, this one's just hanging on by a thread, and if that's the end of your turn, Zero, this will bring us to Tibbs.
Can I throw a wine bottle at that one?
You can try, yeah.
Is that an item
Oh,
interaction?
What do I roll for that?
Just be like
Probably
improvised
improvised weapon.
yeah.
So what? I don't know the rules for improvised combat too well.
Just roll it like an unarmed. Whatever your
Okay.
unarmed is. Like to hit. Do that. Alright, well it hits.
Is it the same damage?
The wine bottle, we'll say it's just a D4.
I'd do more with a fucking unarmed. I rolled a D5. Sorry.
We'll take the D4.
You can take that. I'll say you can take that 3 if you really want. Doesn't matter.
It's all good. We'll take the 4. Yeah, you quickly yank a bottle of wine from your pack that you've been storing all this time, and you just heft it back and chuck it across the arena, and it slams into sort of the back of the hood, and Kaj and Zero is kind of facing you guys, and so you just see like the mask crack, and then the shroud collapses to the ground.
I just look back at Kaj and give him a thumbs up.
You see Kaj like let out a breath of relief and gives thumbs up.
And then I'm gonna swing on this one. Actually, I'm gonna attempt to grapple this. Nah, she hasn't moved. I'm gonna swing on her.
No. 14 hits.
13. I just imagine the loudest bonk when the wine hits it. Like getting you with a scout's fucking baseball in TF2. I don't know if any of you know that.
Yeah, exactly.
That'll be my turn then.
Very well. Yeah, you slice away at the bishop standing in front of you, which looks pretty badly wounded. And if that's the end of your turn, Tibbs, and that's going to bring us to these two, which are going to move us a horde.
Oh no!
They didn't need to dash to do that, so
So hurt you.
Give it to me.
they're going to both explode.
Oh,
Gale, you are.
We can just.
Yeah, Gail, you can just sit
You're
down
not-
now.
Hell, you're
You're not
dead,
escaping
bro.
this blast. That's going to be double con saves. 'Cause that's going to be basically this.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't even think I'm saving this.
And this. So double con saves for both of you.
I will say I'm starting with 35 HP right now. So. Okay.
Nice.
One save.
Hey,
Okay.
Okay.
Double save. That's one save and one fail, Gale. Not that that's going to help. Let me just roll the. I'll just roll the total damage and. Or I'll roll each of them and then I'll say what each of them are.
Which I'll have a question when we get to me. So if you want to do them first.
It's going to be. The first one is going to be a 19.
I
So that's-
take
That's saved
9
from
or-
Tibbs, and that's a fail from and you round down.
so 9.
Mhm.
Okay. I'm eating these. Gale is dead.
I will say they're exploding at the same time, so it's not damage one after the other. It's going to be taken together.
Okay, so it's not going to be a tick automatically.
No, but they are two separate explosions, so they are both death save ticks.
Oh,
So that's
yeah,
gonna be
yeah,
two
they
death saves, not after. So that's 2 death save fails on both of you.
Oh, I'm not down.
Well, if Tibber's down, sorry, that's what I meant.
Even if I go down to the first one, then is it only 1 tick?
Well, you're still getting hit by the second one.
You took
Right.
more damage than your
Yeah.
health.
So if that's knocking you down, Gale, then you have 2 failed saves and you have 1 max health.
So let me ask you, because isn't
If you're
dead
downed,
if you go down and the damage you taken from going down is more
Oh,
than even
shit.
your total?
Yeah, but
Wait.
I don't usually mess around with that.
Okay.
cool.
It complicates.
I thought it was gonna be.
It complicates max HP reduction things because I prefer to do it differently.
Okie dokie.
I thought it was gonna be if you're downed and you get hit with something, it's an automatic fail. So I was like, so you're downed and then you get hit by the thing, so it's an automatic fail. But you
Yeah,
get an
you're
automatic.
you're down
There
by the
is
first
that,
one, and
yeah.
it auto fails you 1 when you get downed by this spell, but then he gets hit by the other one as well, which also auto fails.
Yeah.
So that's 2
Better
failed
roll
saves,
bell.
and you have 1 max HP.
Mhm.
As for the second one, let me roll the damage on the second one so Tibbs can calculate it out.
Zeru's standing with wobbly knees, by the way.
You the chocolate man from SpongeBob.
What the hell?
Uh,
What does that
24
mean?
total Tibbs.
How many?
24 is the total.
No!
We
Have them.
eat those. I'm chilling.
And of course, max HP reduction
Oh,
from both. of
Yeah, I
Oh,
lost track of that, so I'm
24
just gonna
24
assume I have
okay.
14.
mm-hmm.
And of course, both of them fall apart. And the one that's up there couldn't explode because it's already dead. So that'll bring us back to Gale's turn.
Better roll well.
Oh, please. Yes!
One
my
shot.
God.
Oh my god.
20.
What the fuck?
Holy
Good
shit,
job,
dude.
man. Good
What kind of
job.
luck
the-
is this?
The bride and groom smile down on Gale.
What the fuck, dude?
That's just what?
Who stabilizes with his health.
That
So he is
puts
also
me at one
rat tier HP, but he is face down on the ground, not dead.
Oh, see, he's alive now?
Yeah,
Whee!
save just auto stabilizes you, or a nat 20 save.
Oh, cool.
But not.
Doesn't
turn-
wake you
Oh, but
up.
you're not a lot, like, awake.
It doesn't wake you up. You're still unconscious, but you are
Okay.
Oh,
you're not
no.
actively
Okay.
dying.
Hold on. So if anyone heals him, it will do nothing because he's already at his max.
No,
HP.
he's just unconscious. If he gets healed, he'll wake up at 1 HP.
Okay.
Otherwise, I'll wake up after a couple hours.
Yeah,
Okay.
otherwise you gotta wait until like you do rests and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So
Cool.
he's asleep. Which will bring us immediately to Bishop's turn, who is looking very bad. But she's just gonna snap her fingers again.
Goddamn orchestra.
1 and
I don't even know what this is at this point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, yeah.
We're running out of space. This one. It was gonna go here in a triangle pattern, but I don't know if I should put it up or down. I'll put it here. All right.
Yo, this ain't looking too hot. I'm gonna be
And
real.
then she's gonna just kind of she looks really badly wounded, but she's going to slash at Tibbs,
Okay.
which is gonna be a 16, which misses you. Which will bring us to Kaj's turn. Who? How much max HP does Kaj have?
I'm at 13 right now.
Whoa,
All right.
Could be worse.
beefy boy.
Doesn't mean he has that much HP.
Well, how much HP do you actually have?
No, I'm 13. I've been hit by
Alright,
those things already so far.
Oh shit. Okay.
That's all
Uh,
I was hit with. It killed me.
Well, I saved on the second one. That actually blew up right in my face, which is kind of funny.
He's also
nice.
built different, so
Yeah,
kinda
no, that's
thick.
true.
I've been lifting in the woods, you know.
he's bottom heavy, you know?
All
He
right.
does his squirts.
I don't like that.
All right, what are healing
Didn't
right now
ask.
then? Don't let me get up to
All right.
for your
word,
whole
Gale.
1 HP.
Gale now has 1 HP, still on the ground, but he is awake now.
Yay.
Moving up here. Can I hit in? No. All right, that one's gonna be a sacred flame then. Means a DC 14 dex save.
Sorry, which one are you attacking? I was zoomed in
This
too
one
far.
right here. Oh,
That one?
whatever,
Alright.
just
Gotcha.
yeah, that guy.
That's a fail. So that'll take 10 radiant.
Sweet. And yeah, I'm just moving up and my turn.
Very well. Then that'll bring us to Zero's turn.
Oh god. Okay. Zara's still on wobbly knees, but the power of the ice dragon is in him, so he will feel
Hey, yo.
slightly more heroic. Okay, calm down. Calm down. He's going to aim for the one that's right next to you.
Very well.
Ooh. Okay.
Nice.
25 hits.
Okay, 17. 24. And it's gonna do Whales of the Grave. That one. So that's
Which one?
2d6. This
This
one?
one?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Hold on. 8.
All right. Then that one withers away and collapses.
Okay.
Explode me. Not like that.
Send me.
Yeah, he's gonna move up 2 and end his turn.
Well, that'll bring us to Tibbs' turn. Tibbs, you look around, you are surrounded by bishops. What do you do?
I'm gonna swing twice on Big Lady.
Very well. Roll to hit. It's a hit and another hit.
It's 23.
All right. Yeah, you slash the first slash against her, and it kind of knocks her back slightly, and then you slash one more time, and as you kind of slash this time, you do like a sort of diagonal cut across the chest, and you see kind of blood leak out, and then as your blade goes up, you cut the mask right in half,
Ooh.
and she sort of stumbles back a step. And here, so that I'm on the grid. You see her face.
God damn it! Why'd you make her hot?
Of course she was hot.
And as you kind of look at her eyes, Tibbs, can you make a perception check for me?
Yeah.
Actually, I was gonna say Gale doesn't, but he is awake now. He's on the ground, but he is actually pretty versed in this kind of thing. So Gale can give you advantage, Tibbs.
Okay, good. 'Cause got no riz.
Kitty.
Oh, that's a lot better.
Ooh, good.
All right, as she stumbles back, you see this like red glow in her eyes fade, and then her eyes are their normal color again. And she also
I can fix her.
she looks around like she's confused. And as she stumbles back and the mask breaks, the clones around you all collapse to the ground.
I'll go over to Gil. Or are we still in initiative?
You can leave initiative.
It's still my
already.
turn anyway.
She doesn't seem like
Alright,
she's
I'm gonna-
hostile. She seems like she's confused. So
I'm gonna go over to Gale and pull him up from the back of his shirt like you would, like a little child.
Ow.
Uh-oh, bad news.
Are you good, bro?
Bad
Is it-
news.
Bad news, Zero's gonna take another shot because he didn't see shit.
fair enough.
Can I try
No.
to not let that happen?
I mean, I might
Um,
miss.
If you want, we can say you can try to like push her out of the way and take the shot yourself, Tib. So if it's a hit, you can take the damage yourself if that's what you want to do.
All right.
Okay, it's probably a miss. Oh no! Oh no!
All right, so Tibbs, you step forward, you shove her out of the way. Roll damage.
So
I'm dead.
sorry,
It doesn't matter.
man.
It's
I'm
okay.
so sorry.
I'm down regardless.
Oh, okay, that's not that bad.
You seem to forget. I am down regardless.
Okay, yeah. Careful.
It's okay. You get bopped, and then in the same fashion, I grab you by the scruff of your shirt. My hand glows, and I take you
roll
back.
athletics, motherfucker.
Sorry, what,
Alright.
Gail, what are you trying to do right now?
Lay on hands.
I have armor on.
You trying to lay on hands?
Mm-hmm.
So just Tibbs did that down you?
Oh yeah.
All right, yeah. So the arrow sails across the arena. Tibber, you push the woman out of the way,
Oh,
and the
oh,
arrow
1
just
second.
lodges right against your sternum
yeah.
and finds a
It's
little
straight
gap
up-
finds a little gap in your armor and just stabs right through.
It's like
you
a
get
movie where they push him out. As soon as the arrow hits me, that everything freezes and the camera comes out and does like a 360 aerial shot while I'm like midair,
No,
and I just
also,
fucking.
it literally freezes too, because that ice arrow is Gucci.
And a little bit
Oh,
of like
yeah, if it-
ice spreads across your armor, Tibbs. And as you kind of like fall to your knees, Gale, with your 17 athletics, you sort of catch him before you can hit the ground. And then what do you do, Go?
He just
Slits
he
my throat.
feels- yes. I fucking-
Finish him.
as I pick him up, there's like a breeze washes over his face, and his hair like flickers in the wind.
Brushes
As
the
his eyes-
matted hair off his forehead.
Yep, as his eyes begin
Got the Giga Chad face going on right now. I look hot.
biting your lower lip.
Got the salty sprayed hair right now.
What the hell just happened? What did you do that for?
You can
That
stop
was the
shooting.
perfect arrow. What?
Stop it.
Ow.
Zero's gonna hold a knife to the thingy.
Ruva,
Shit.
stop it.
Wait, how much did you heal me?
Oh, like just 5.
Okay.
Assuming you have that much.
Yeah.
So yeah, Tibbs is wrenched back into the world of the living,
Mhm.
and Zara, you hold a knife to her throat. She seems like scared of you, Zara, and she like started to kind of like dart back, but you're faster than her, and she kind of just like
Hey,
she's drenched in sweat and she's kind of panicked.
Relax, don't.
Don't what? Now's the chance to get information. Clearly, she's
I don't.
like,
They're not gonna know.
There's something.
what do you?
I don't. Something happened. She doesn't look like the same one we fought.
Just use your damn eyes. Look at her. She's terrified. It's not the same person.
Yeah, I'd be terrified if I just
How
summoned a
can you
whole
not
bunch
knock
of
down?
people that I
It's
thought were going to be
it's
safe.
not.
Where am I? Where is this?
Can I insight check her? Get to see if
Mhm.
she's actually scared.
I mean, who wouldn't be scared?
With the 12 Kaj, it seems pretty genuine.
She's fine, sir. I don't
It's
know
not
why
fear
that
of
happens.
us. It's fear of what's going on.
Yeah. Fear of what's going on, as in.
Like she
losing.
doesn't know.
It's probably more like a lack of awareness of what's transpired.
I
What
watched-
happened when you guys hit her?
Why do
I
you
watched
think
the red go from her eyes.
What do you last
Whatever
remember?
glow she had.
the red go from her eyes?
She had a glow. It's no longer there.
I swear, if this is about her being pretty, I'm gonna be so mad.
Excuse me, ma'am. What do you last remember?
I was in Glorybell, and we were putting on a play. Where am I?
You know someone named Bishop?
Bishop.
Of course not.
Well, that's
What about Eric?
she like-
do you know
she
an
like-
Eric?
she like winces as if there's like a really bad like splitting thunderclap headache that's hitting her. Bishop, it sounds so familiar, but why can't I remember? Eric,
Sarah
well,
puts,
Eric,
You were Bishop. Or you are Bishop.
am I?
Or is that not your name?
No, my name is Evelyn.
Sarah puts his knife down.
You know the town square of Glorybell? The shops there? You ever been there?
Yes, I used to live in Glorybell.
Who runs the herb shop?
Feels like forever ago that I was there, but it's an orc, I believe. I don't know his name.
I have a
Well,
question.
she's definitely
for
been
you.
in Glorybell.
They used to live there. Okay, I have a question. Do you know Eric?
Eric, that doesn't sound familiar. No.
You don't work with him?
I don't know. Lots of people come through the theater troupe.
No, I mean he's not part of the troop.
Well, I don't know. I don't think so.
Okay, hold on. Do you recognize this face? Zara's gonna turn into Rook.
Okay. Quickly see if I can get that. As you turn into that face, you see your eyes go wide. I know that face. That's Nathaniel. He was in the theater troupe for a time.
Zara's gonna turn back. So I guess that's where they get their people.
Ruva,
Now the
turn into Dominic, just in case.
I don't just perform for people. I'm not Nathaniel, but I will do this. Turns into Dominic King.
You see her like wince again a little bit. Yes, that face. That face looks familiar too. I remember we were celebrating. I think we just put on a show outsold all the others, and the after party, there was. Nathaniel had some new friend. And then she just kind of like holds her head in her hands.
Were you in Glory Bell when the that outbreak was happening, or
Outbreak?
do you remember that?
What outbreak?
Was Silver Vein?
The what?
Yeesh, it's been a while.
Hmm. I guess that makes sense considering that they were working hard during the whole Silver Band thing. What can we use as a time frame?
Is the mask in shatters?
It's split clean in half, Gil, from
Great.
Tibber's sword.
Can I grab both pieces, try and like just hold them together? Have you ever seen this mask before? Before you?
Besides-
Yeah, as you like hold it up, she like almost reflexively like shields herself from it. And then just kind of like lowers her hand and goes, "What is that? Why does it look familiar?"
It was on your face about
Like I said, you were
I
it.
was wearing it.
Zara's
Why would
gonna
I-
turn back into Zara.
no one ever gave this to you before?
She winces again, as you can see that she's trying to think back, but it seems to cause her physical pain whenever she tries to remember things.
Hmm.
Did we get out of here? You know, take her somewhere that isn't exactly right here.
As you
What,
kind of
so
say
she-
around here and you kind of like gesture to the area, she actually starts to like look around for the first time and she sees all these like collapsed coats, including the one like at her feet. And then she looks like you see her glance at you guys and you're like covered in injuries and all like exhausted. And what happened here?
You
You beat the shit out of us.
you're being a
did.
bitch.
But I'm not a fighter.
Not you, but I raised the mask again. You.
So what? She's a demon possessed or something. Maybe it was like a wait, give me the mask. Also, he looks like Elvin Zero again.
Mhm.
Ignoring Zero, I'm looking at the mask. Do I see like strange markings on it that looked like the incantations or the circles? Like the demonic circles and stuff?
Yeah, Gail, you've seen masks that the Bandit King's people wear before, and this one is fairly similar in construction, but as you take a look at the inside of this particular mask, you notice all these like etchings around the inside of the mask, sort of carved into the wood grain. It's not like language per se, but Gail, you do know all languages, and so if you had to compare it to one, you would absolutely compare it to Infernal.
Mm. And would it like, it wouldn't vaguely say anything, it would just,
No, it's not
Be
words per se,
similar
it's
in-
just like pictures.
right.
But the way that they're kind of drawn, it reminds you strongly of Infernal.
Let me see the mask. Let me see it. Let me see the mask. The mask.
Mama saying Masama.
Let me see the mask. Yeah. Yeah,
Yes, child.
the mask. Let me see it. I know
Top.
mask.
Half of the mask.
Okay, Zara's gonna look the mask over.
You see the same thing that Gail saw. And by the way, Gail, the mask doesn't seem to have any magic. As these bishop clones and the bishop herself, as they were like collapsing onto the ground, the magic was fading away from them.
Right.
And so
Does
the mask doesn't seem
anything-
to have anything residual on it.
Is anything from the cloak on the floor, like, does that emanate anything? Or is
No,
this
whatever
any-
was once magical, as they were all glowing at one point, whatever was once there seems to have like evaporated.
Okay, entirely gone. Okay. We should probably go back to the others for now.
Actually,
Mm.
I should specify one more thing. Like the cloaks and stuff are completely like that, but Bishop was like also wearing like a little satchel. You can actually see her still wearing it, Evelyn.
Can I see that bag, Evelyn?
She looks down and just kind of like notices that she's wearing it for the first time. What? When did this get here? I. All right. I suppose I don't even know what's in it. She loops it over her head and hands it to you.
Take a little peek.
Yeah, you dig around through it and you find a bottle, just some sort of little potion that's placed in there, and then next to it is at first you think it's an inkwell, like a little kind of square-bottomed vial of ink, but as you
Mhm.
kind of pick it up and investigate it, it's definitely got a magical sheen to it. And as you take a peek at it, it's the same kind of inky substance that the bishops were formed out of.
Mm.
So what? She was possessed by an ink demon?
Who knows?
We should probably go.
Fine.
Take a rest. Regroup with the others or bring them here. Something.
I mean,
I
we
feel
just took down a
terrible.
key asset to them. Well, you look
Apparently
at.
not. Apparently not, because if they can just possess whoever they want, they can have another bishop here anytime.
Yeah, but that bishop doesn't have the knowledge that she would
What
have.
this bishop knows? That this bishop who knows nothing?
That the bishop knew. She was
Why would that?
obviously experienced.
That's out of our hands. We don't need to argue about it.
Come on, lady. Let's get out of here.
Oh, all right. Where are we going?
Regroup.
We've got
You're going to Eudora.
well,
Yeah.
we've got some friends that are nearby. They're guards of sorts. They can keep you safe at least for a moment. We were currently trying to find someone that you were unknowingly supporting and the right hand woman of. But we still got a pursuit. So we'll have to figure out what to do with you at some point.
Oh,
For now though, we can rest.
I did all that.
Well, this out here, yes, but
Your
It's
body did a lot of things you're not going to be proud of, so be glad you can
Oh.
remember.
that also
I-
was against your will, so don't feel too bad. They're just assholes.
Yep.
Well,
No, it's fine.
I'm sorry if I did anything bad to you. I didn't mean to.
No, you're a forced assassin. I understand.
They deserve to get their ass knocked on the ground. You did good.
Well, lead the way then. I'll follow.
It was this way, right, Tipper?
Yeah, but like.
It's this one. Yeah.
I'm walking behind her to make sure she doesn't do anything.
Well, how many do we have? 13 bishops? Is that what we ended up?
Too many.
Something like that.
Yeah, she walks along with you. You notice that like the posture that Bishop versus Evelyn had are drastically different, Tibber. Bishop, whenever you talk to her, was like almost relaxed and calm, almost lounging where she would sit. Evelyn is like kind of hunched over and she's like kind of clutching her own arms as if she's still a little bit terrified.
I wonder if the mask served as like a form of possession, maybe, and really was a devil of some sort.
That's what I was thinking.
Mm.
I have a thing that made me do things.
Hmm?
So,
What are you talking about?
Zero plays with the ring around his neck. No, it's just sometimes artifacts can make you do things against your will.
Tibbs'
Uh,
eyebrow nod or eyebrow raise.
You
A
guys make
nodding
your
eyebrow.
way kind of back towards where you left the others. Evelyn walking along with you. And before too long, you eventually find the spot where you departed your allies, and you can kind of see some of their armor glimmer through the trees as they're waiting patiently. But as you guys approach the little spot where you parted ways, Evelyn in tow, you see your group of revolutionaries in sort of like a standoff. One of the guards has like a crossbow, and it's loaded and aimed, and one of the and a familiar face, Sunrise, is like aiming her hands at that guard who's got the crossbow trained on her. And as you guys kind of approach out of the forest, you hear Connell saying, "Identify yourself," and Sunrise saying, "No, there was supposed to be more with you. Who? Where?"
Hey,
And then she kind
little
of
rabbit.
she looks back and sees you guys approaching out of the woods and goes, "Are these lot with you?"
Hey, long time no see. Yeah, we know her, them. Yeah, all acquainted. It's okay. Put your damn crossbow down, Jesus.
Yeah, you turn to the guy who's got his crossbow still aimed, and he just kind of begrudgingly goes, "All right then, you know her."
Hey, how you doing?
And yeah, Sunrise similarly lowers her hands that were kind of just kind of pulsing with the magic energy, but she turns to you and goes, "It does feel like it's been a long time, doesn't it?"
It has. Yeah. Glad you came so fast.
Well, I was departing from a closer destination than you lot were, so had the advantage. Took
Sure.
me a while to find you all, though.
Well, it came at the right time. We, I think we've secured the way. It's hard to tell. I'm tired.
Yes, you look awful. Are you all right?
Yeah, I've been better. You can come out now. Tibbs. Gosh.
You look like a strong breeze could knock you over.
I was just sitting underneath a tree, taking a break.
Probably because it could. I don't know what hit me, but holy crap. It hurt.
Well, sit down then. Don't stand on my account.
I just fall on my back and just lie there.
Oh, hey, sunshine.
Sunrise, but it's nice to see you too.
We just secured a big thing.
You did. She kind
We
of looks
took
past the group and sees like Evelyn, who's kind of timidly standing near the tree. Is that what you're talking about?
yeah, that's Evelyn, formerly Bishop.
Bishop. You see her kind of like rack her brain for a sec. My briefing was awful quick. Bishop is who?
So the quick and the quick is Bishop was the right hand character, didn't know it was a woman, of
You didn't know it was a
the Bandit
woman?
King. You're not over here, shut up. Of the Bandit King, and so yeah.
The Burger King?
Yes, the Burger King. I lost my train of thought because I got hungry. Yeah, so they were the right hand, but it looks like they were being possessed of some sort. It's really
see.
strange.
Abel did mention that there was some sort of demonic entity at play here.
Yeah, she seemed to.
She
Go ahead, Chipper.
she worked or did things at the what is that word?
The theater?
The theater in Glorybell, and apparently worked or did things with Keen. So
Well, yeah. So she recognized Keen sort of, but she really knew who we originally thought was the Bandit King, who the organization called Rook. So, like the double, the body double,
I see.
was someone within the theater troupe. So they've got some kind of ties, but we
He's
still
dead now.
have yeah, that guy's dead, but we still have to go back pretty soon.
Back to the camp. She kind of points past you all.
Yeah,
From where
I
you
think
came.
so. Right, Deborah?
There's a mountain pass that she was guarding, so they're definitely in there.
Can I take a quick nap?
If you want.
Okay.
I do have some food also, Gail. If you're hungry, you said you were hungry.
Someone say food?
Will a nap?
I do have some
Help.
supplies.
Yes, please.
A nap
hope you don't-
cures all.
Hope you don't mind though. Us Nimsic don't eat meat.
Sure.
That seems inefficient.
I mean, I took care of a garden, so I typically just eat vegetables anyways.
Well, I've got plenty though.
Sure, sure. Do you have any potatoes?
She like sits down next to you where you're lying on the ground, and she starts to unpack her pack. She's got all sorts of vegetables, including some stuff that looks like she might have picked it along the way as she was traveling, like you guys did. And so she lays out a spread of all sorts of fruits and veg.
Dope.
We really just gonna have a picnic with
They're having a date, leave them be. How you feeling, Kaj?
That hurt.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah.
I'm
I feel
Fine.
bad for City. He got turned to ashes over there. I still feel
Yeah.
around, but I'm gonna give him a
Is
rest.
he's good?
He's good.
That's crazy.
I'm not. I feel terrible.
Yeah, you two got hit particularly bad.
No, I'm fine.
I don't think a quick nap's gonna help this.
How are you feeling, Evelyn? I sort of beat the shit out of you too.
And
We all did.
she kind of looks down and she's like got a bunch of like cuts on her, and she's like almost like realizing that she has them for the first time. Is that what these are from? Yes, they do hurt
Hey.
awful bad.
My fault.
Well, from what you describe, it seems more like my fault. Imagine it was just self-defense if I was as awful as you say I was.
Yeah, it was fun.
It was
Yeah,
fun.
everybody come get bandaged up. What happened to you, big guy? You have two big ones.
Zeru's gonna,
I'm good. I promise.
Yeah, we're
Zeru's
good.
gonna reach out and very carefully touch Evelyn's arm and cure wounds. I think
All
that's
right.
how that works.
Yeah, you see some of like the slash marks kind of stitch themselves closed. They still leave little white thin scars along her skin, but they begin to close, and she kind of looks up at you and says, That feels better. Thank you.
You've got kind of same kind of scars I have now. You get used to them.
She just kind of quietly nods. But you guys
You can-
begin to patch up your injuries.
You can insight Kaj if you want.
Oh, are you lying about your injury?
He's boasting right now.
I'll even roll for that. I know you're lying.
You know you're sit down. I know you're lying.
He's doing a pretty good job, though.
I guess it doesn't hurt. I can go look at Gale first.
I have a.
What about me?
Well, Gale kind of wanted to be me, so he took a little bit more than you did.
He's the
Yeah, you
one
got
having-
messed up too. Can you do
Yeah, can't
My-
you heal too, though?
when you
Actually,
It was
Gale,
like-
Sunrise is a healer as well.
Oh,
My
I mean,
my
she can-
temp
she can
HP
take
went
care of you.
away.
can I even heal? I have a what?
There-
You,
My
you guys are
max-
gonna need a long rest to get rid of the effect.
They're on a date,
I'm just-
Koch. Let
I'm
them be.
forever at 1
Yeah.
health.
Okay, yeah.
Let him picnic with Suntan, okay?
He has not
That's
talked to
fine,
many
I don't-
girls. Like,
yeah.
you need to.
No, that's good. He's fine.
Morale and
yeah,
all
that.
Sunrise is doing her best to like patch up some of the scrapes and stuff that you have, Gale, but you still feel like absolutely awful.
I just gotta put on a smile.
I
Thanks.
feel like all my bones
That's a
were
lot better.
shattered.
Yeah, does Zare still look messed up, even though
It's
they
just
shape
all
changed?
bone shattering.
Ow.
Okay.
It's like
Okay, I don't-
force damage. He took 2 explosions and completely died.
Look like you got
Yeah, you should lay down or something.
gang
I
piled
don't
on.
know how I'm gonna fix this.
I don't think you can.
Yeah, this is not
I
the
don't
good,
know.
the best time to have this happen.
We're not. We're gonna need to camp. Yeah.
I'll need to camp and see if I can. I don't know.
Yeah, I would.
I feel like
I
my
would
face
s-
was rearranged, but not the normal kind.
Connell kind of
Connell.
approaches the group and says, "Setting up camp then. You lot look like you could use some rest."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we definitely need it. I would say like no
Okay.
fires or anything though.
My lot will
What?
keep watch. No worries.
What did you say?
I forgot we
Well,
had that
I mean, we
alarm.
can alert them, right?
I know we're here.
I guess so, but they might not know exactly where. I mean, if you want to
Who
take the
knows?
risk,
I'll
Who
just.
knows what are you guys talking about?
huh?
What are you talking about?
You said no fires.
No fire.
Well, I just thought it would be like a beacon in the
Okay,
dark.
that makes sense.
Holy shit! They agreed.
I can make my own fire, so that's alright.
It might get cold though, and you
Oh,
guys are
there are-
very
I
frail.
know a place that has tons of cloaks.
Was it very loud when
maybe-
those explosions went off? When the seems ridiculous? Or
Yeah.
Just like bombs.
No, well,
like bombs going off?
They weren't like bomb like blast that with like a big loud like thunderclap noise. They were like almost just like crackling arcane. So it wasn't like it was more like lightning than thunder.
Okay.
They made them in a. They're bombs made in a bomb factory.
But Connell's
I-
group
I-
will keep watch so that you all can get a full rest.
I say we do fires.
okay, let's just do fires then.
Thank you.
Some of you are less packed on and need more warmth.
Like I said, we know where tons of cloaks are.
That's probably not enough.
What? There were at least 13.
I mean, it's mighty fashionable, but
Well, I suppose some of them did blow up.
Hey Jay.
Mhm.
How close when we first met Luker and Sunrise? How close did they look like they were? Like they'd known each other for at least a few months or so.
Can I step in here?
They looked
'Cause
like
he's
they were like familiar, though she looked like she disapproved of his behavior. So like acquaintances and like they traveled together for a while, but not like blood brothers or anything like that. She kind of seemed
So-
like she would always frown whenever he would do stuff.
I to avoid hurting her, I wouldn't mention anything about Luker.
Yeah, you can leave that out of your summary, but you catch her up on the rest.
Do you tell us not to
hey,
tell her?
Eve, could you stay within sight?
Of course. I wouldn't
keep
even know
an
where
eye
to
Not that
go.
I think you're still dangerous, but yeah.
Don't even know where we are. I wouldn't know where to go.
A little north of Eudora.
Really?
Northwest, I believe.
I don't know if I ever
Yeah,
You
I'm
couldn't
ventured
miss
this far
it.
north.
I'm just gonna fill in Con on what we saw over there and kind of what we just went through.
Yeah, you fill him in. He kind of nods grimly. You see, more demonic interference then, eh?
Mhm. On one hand, it's nice to get one of the higher ups out of the way early, but they definitely know we're coming now.
Do they
This bishop seemed like a powerful ally of the Bandit King, so
Yeah, she hurt
good
pretty bad.
to take her out before we get into the camp.
She seems like she can be rested, but keep an eye on her probably. I'll try to too.
I'll keep a close eye. My men will stand watch for the night so that you lot can rest. Want you well rested for tomorrow.
Sounds good. Thank you.
But I'll personally keep an eye on her.
I appreciate it. Ko's gonna walk away a little bit embarrassed that he asked him to keep an eye on her, specifically, because he just has the one. I should have worded that better.
That is so funny.
I'm sure the humor outweighs the rudeness, you know?
Yeah, I'm beat up. I'll apologize later.
Oh, that is hilarious. Oh,
So Sunrise, do you like wine or beer more?
vinegar maybe.
So you like water?
Well, I suppose that they all have, well, their own purposes, right? Like, I
Yeah.
wouldn't want to drink water every single day for every single meal and for hydration when traveling, but I do like wine.
What about honey?
Well, would you, as an appreciation for you sharing your rations, would you like some wine?
As you say
suppose
that,
so,
Tibbs
if
walks
you
over
have enough
with
to
a
share.
bottle of wine.
That's not what I meant. I was okay. That works too, I suggest. Or
This is a gift for you two. Please enjoy. Otherwise, you'll end up like that one bishop.
Gale turns red.
Have a good
With
night.
Timber coming over here.
He does
You-
like the waiter like posture and like lean over.
Fucking do it.
You see, Zero, you're next to Evelyn. You see her like glance at what Tibbs is doing over there, and then as she kind of like looks at the wine bottle, you see just like rub the back of her head slightly.
Are you okay? Does the wine look familiar in any way?
Not really. I don't know why I did that.
So, Tibbs, did we call a pretty girl here just to like get Gail motivated? Is that what's going on?
Oh, 100%. It's more around thing.
Okay.
Should I give them the no? That would be taken incorrectly.
Although I did plan. Come back here, you weirdo. I did plan to ask her tonight about Lucre, though.
Oh, I was going to tell her as soon as possible.
Oh, well, I mean,
Maybe that'll motivate
I
her.
wanted-
too.
Because
That's
what
sad.
kind of person would spend time talking to someone and having a nice time and then be like, by the way, I should have mentioned your friend's dead.
yeah, let me
That's
do
for
it.
Ruben.
I'll pull her aside later.
Okay.
Saving that for
Let her hate me if anything needed here.
No, I just think it's like I would be so mad that the other person never told me. 'Cause I'd be like, well, why
I'm
just
sure
you?
she understands.
Like what is our relationship if not communication? You know.
There,
Look, she-
you and him both just got exploded on. I'm just gonna give him a break this time.
What? Oh no, I know. I'm looking forward to this one.
Also,
She seems
just-
like a good fit for him. We really need this to work out.
If I could interrupt for a brief sec, Tibbs, can you go to your ruler and just like click it once on the screen?
Uh-huh.
Oh, is it floating
you.
for you too?
Yeah.
so
he
it's-
just left it up.
Oh.
Oh, what?
I
I saw it on the stream, but I didn't
Yeah.
actually see it
refreshed
myself.
A long time.
It's
Yeah,
not the
I
end of the
saw
world.
it too.
It's not like it's in the way that much, but I was just curious. It kind of hung there for everybody.
Yeah, I saw it on your stream, but I didn't see it
You
on
didn't
mine.
see it. Yeah, that's
Weird.
interesting. Huh.
No.
Well, it's gone now.
Well,
So
mean-
yeah, you guys kind of like set up a makeshift camp. You do have enough supplies to eat. Sunrise can share hers. And so you guys can make camp and rest here if you wish.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Sarah's gonna go up to Evelyn and be like, "So, tell me about the theater. How is it? What's your
theater kids.
favorite thing?
What did
see
you
her-
the
What's your favorite
stone?
role?"
You see her get like wistful for a moment as she almost like looks back on her own past, and she does kind of like cringe a little bit in pain as she kind of thinks. It feels like so long ago now. But well, I was one of the actresses. At the time, I was, well, that play that I mentioned, the one that we were celebrating. Well, that was my first big lead role.
The lead. Wow.
Well,
you must-
leading lady.
Yes.
There was a male lead as well. But she cringes in pain. I don't remember his name.
Well, it must have been grand.
Yes, it really was. It was a magnificent play. We even had, there was a wizard who would help, and he would, when thunder happened in the play, he'd make thunder happen and summon fog and all sorts of things. It was magnificent.
That sounds wonderful. I only ask because a while ago, I had a little role in a drama of sorts as well,
Really?
and I had some fun, but it wasn't anything big like yours. I could even say I wasn't myself while acting, but I remember having a nice time.
I see. Well, she winces in pain again. Suppose I understand what you mean when you say you're not yourself.
He kind of like smiles a small smile, kind of like I empathize with your situation.
Perhaps some rest would do me good, though. My head is killing me.
Yeah, where are the fires?
You need a fire?
We didn't start the fire.
Yeah, we'll get Kosh to get you a fire. Kosh,
Mm-hmm.
can we get a fire for Evelyn?
Yeah. Where do you want it?
I don't know, somewhere near.
For Evelyn.
I snap my fingers and just throw it in the spot.
Somewhere where you can keep an eye on her.
You can move it now, Kyle.
Yeah, I'm just gonna put it close to the tree. A little further. Like right there.
Forest fires. Sorry. They'll never see it coming.
Nothing wrong with a forest fire now and then. Hey Tibbs, do you want to report back? Okay.
Oh, to the guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll
just
take out the
we're
stone.
going tomorrow. We're sleeping. I don't know the bishop situation.
Right. Okay.
We
Click
should
it.
send. We should.
Hey there, big dog. Just checking in. You know.
Last
Big
time it was
dog.
cats, and this time it's dogs.
Huh?
Never mind. What's the report?
We have secured their right hand woman, Bishop, the one that was previously known as. I beat some sense into her, to put it lightly.
You have. That's good news then.
Yeah, we are not looking good though.
I see. Arduous battle then. Yes?
A lot of explosions. We nearly died. Morale is strong though.
I see.
Sunshine, I think, showed up. Gale is having a good time there. The
You
Ruva's
rendezvoused
like,
with Miss Sunrise then.
yeah, she's here. They're
Good.
talking, eating over there, having a good time.
She's well versed in healing magic if you need aid with your wounds.
Maybe, I don't know. That's he's not looking too hot, but it's fine. I mean, he's looking hot, but not like that, you know.
All right. Look after your injuries and are you planning to... Have you found the camp then?
Yeah, we think it's in this valley. She being Bishop previously was guarding it and attacked us when we attempted to go through it, saying she had to kill us and blah 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 blah. Throw a wine bottle at her. Now she's, you know, some lady that
Valley.
lived in Glory Bell or something and worked at a theater with, oh god, what was his name? The previous bandit king that we killed. She knew of him and
The
they
imposter
had
you mentioned,
previously
yes?
been a yeah. They were on terms, whatever. Apparently she was taken over or something, you know, like mind control or something. So when I like destroyed her mask, it seemed to knock something back into her, and she's sort of just, you know, different now.
No longer a
Still
threat.
keeping an eye out, but we think so. There's still a chance, but I mean, if she is, she's playing it off really well. He's saying this all while looking at her, and she can hear him say it, like literally 5 feet away.
Yeah, she's like trying to like avoid your gaze, and like the more you keep talking about it, she's like kind of burying her head in her hands.
But I think that's all to say. It looks like we'll be trying to head in tomorrow. We're not really sure the best way to go about it though, because I mean, the valley
You-
looks really good for defense. And
A valley, you say? Eh? You hear like paper kind of unfurling over the other end of the sending stone as he seems to be messing around with a bunch of papers, and he pauses for a moment and then back over the stone. A valley. All right. I think I know your position then.
yeah, it looks like it would take a couple days or weeks to go around it, so that's sort of off the table. And climbing it's not really a thing, so it looks like we're sort of just walking into the mouth of the beast.
Aye, and that mountain pass slopes upwards, off to King's Cliff, proper. Very area that gave this whole mountainside its name. Going around is not an option.
Right. That's
if you
fine.
Go, if you go around, you'll find yourselves at the base of the cliff and have to climb it.
Okay, I mean, the chances of all of us being able to climb it is gonna be rough, but we'll try our
Slim.
best.
Slim, I agree, so I'd advise you to use the pass, if you're able.
Right. Well,
Tibbs, tell him to have someone keep an eye on this guy.
Kaj says to keep some eyes on the sky. You mean that literally?
Just have someone check every so often.
Yeah, literally.
Very well. I've sentries on the walls of Eudora, so I will inform them to keep their eyes on the skies as well.
Alright. Is that all we're thinking?
Kingsguard garrison has been summoned back to Eudora. Most of them have already arrived. should I lose contact with all of you, and well, how many days do you think? A week? 5 days? 3? If I lose contact with you for a certain amount of time, I'll send the whole garrison to your position. As if you lot don't succeed, as our scalpel, I think a heavier hand will be needed.
I would say a couple of days.
Very well.
Yeah, I think we'll do it. Confident.
Placed my faith in you, and I have every confidence that you will succeed.
All right. Is that everything we need to tell him, Kosh?
That's all I can remember.
Alrighty, well then, I'll let you go.
Very well. If anything changes, report back in.
Alright, have a good one. Meow. No clicker.
I have a good one.
He knows. They said if we don't make any noise or anything in a couple of days, they'll send the guard.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Let's not let it get that far. I think if we can't do this, then they'll be running out of time.
Alright. Not to break character, but my kitty's out.
Yeah.
So you guys kind of spend some time around the fire, and you update Abel, and the others keep watch for you, so you don't need to. But eventually, you find some spots to drift off. Evelyn just sort of stares at the fire for a very long time until you see her eyes kind of get heavy, and then she just, without even kind of realizing that she's falling asleep, she just drifts off and kind of curls up, almost sort of fetal position.
If it's later in the night or whatever, can I grab Sunrise real quick?
Mhm.
Just like,
Whoa.
yeah, ask her off to the side.
Was there something you needed?
Yeah, if I could ask you some questions.
All right. Just a minute then, Gail. I'll be back. Stands up.
Sure.
Are you, how much of your, are you aware of that happened in Tradewater?
Well, Gail caught me up on everything. He told me that you all were working alongside the Revolutionary Army, and then that all sort of revelation happened, and there was the fake king, and the real one was the revolutionary leader, and it's awful complicated. But I think I have it all straight.
You've never had any ties to them?
To who?
The Revolutionary Army?
Me? No.
Did you know, did Luker ever mention it?
I don't think so.
Do you know of Luker?
Well, yes. I know who Luker is, yes.
Have you... You don't know, do you?
Know what? Last I saw him, he stormed off in a huff after he lost to you lot. He left, didn't really tell me where he was going.
Shit. He's dead.
You see like her brow furrow, and she frowns, kind of caught off guard by that. He's dead. Really? How?
Yeah, he was, what we believe to be a setup from Dominic Keene to get him killed. Because
Dominic-
according to
That
Keene,
was The real Bandit King, yes.
That- Yeah, and well, according to him, which we don't believe, he was coming downstairs one day, and Luker attacked him with a bow that had one arrow and no backups, and then supposedly King beat him.
But you said you don't believe that, right?
Don't see why Luker would only have one arrow. I don't really know why he would want to kill him.
You see, like a glistening of tears in her eyes, and she kind of almost like chuckles to herself, and she goes, "Well, he was always awful bad at carving them." But
Yeah, we sort of found the
Luker's no assassin. He talks a big game, but he's not. He's not a killer.
I mean, we didn't believe that was the real thing that happened, but especially now that we know Keen is the real Bandit King, we especially don't believe it. But I will mention we might have had a hand in his death. He was sort of outed by us as having gone for the King's Guard tournament and of, having been coming out of that when he arrived. So, partial blame could be put on me for that.
From what Gail told me about your time in Tradewater, it seems like this Dominic Keane pulled the wool over everyone's eyes, not just you lot. So I don't blame you.
He's definitely charismatic. He got the entire town to hate us. And well, he built an army and used them too, so I couldn't even count the amount of people he's tricked.
Sounds a dangerous foe. Aye.
Still, sure, the burden will carry over us regardless. I mean, we won't act like we particularly liked him, but we are aware of what he was, and he didn't deserve the way he went out.
She kind of gives like a weak little smile. I see. Thank you for the sentiment, and no, I don't blame you. Luker was a little irresponsible, so something happened to him. Well, imagine at least some of it was his own fault. But I am sad to hear of his passing. And yes, it does sound like he did not deserve it.
I
All the more
apologize for
important-
bringing it up.
No, don't apologize. It's alright, I want to know. But it does sound all the more important that we stop this Keen.
Yeah, I mean, the reason I brought it up because we were kind of wary of your group, the other three of you. The chances that you might have known he was going to do that, or that you were infiltrating the King's Guard, but
Oh, I see. I understand. Well, I
mean,
suppose if it was in the reverse situation, I might have had suspicions about you lot. So I don't blame you for that either.
yeah, I mean, the worry's gone. I trust you enough that it needs to happen. And again, sorry being the one bringing it up. But we move on and we'll take down the fucker that killed him.
Aye. Sounds like a plan.
Alright. Yeesh. I had to break it to her.
How'd she take it? I mean, how'd she take it?
Pretty well. I don't know if they were too close, to be fair, but
Hmm.
she didn't seem like she knew it was gonna happen or anything. So
Yeah, did you tell them that it was Gale's fault?
said it was my fault.
She smacks me. Just kidding.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice of you. Fall on the sword. Good, good.
It is what it is. He likes her.
It just makes you a liar. I hope that doesn't sit badly for you.
It doesn't.
Okay, well then.
Lying for a good cause is fine, I guess.
What if you lie for a bad cause?
Well, that's different than you're lying for a bad cause.
Sarah's gonna look really quickly at the sleeping what's her face? Evelyn, and do an insight check. See if she's really sleeping.
Okay. 15. I mean, slow chest rise and fall. Very gentle snoring.
Okay.
So I'll be honest, I don't remember who even said it, so
Oh,
I didn't actually even know it was Gil. That makes sense.
Yeah.
I feel like it could have been me. Apparently, I've done that before.
I know.
Much to your
between
dislikes.
Between you two, you can.
Yeah, so there's a 50% chance I was right anyway.
I mean, told to roll thing. Gale told the only person I can trust is Kaj. I've said it before and I'll say it again.
You trust these other two? What do you mean?
Thanks, I guess?
I can't trust them with important matters, Kaj. Like
fine.
Do you trust me with your life?
As an adult, when looking to the younger ones, of the three of you, Kaj is the one I go to. You have a lot of life in you, Tibbs. If you could stand in front of me as bullets and not bullets, as arrows and what are bullets?
So I'm nothing but a meat shield to you?
No, I will inspire you to be something greater than you are.
I don't need your inspirations. I know who I am. You trust me, Kaj?
I guess you do. You, the orphan that wasn't an actual orphan.
Disowned my family.
You disowned your own family and then went to an orphanage to steal orphans' supplies?
I disowned them recently. We were in Tradewater.
Oh, why?
Nearly not known them as long as I did know them.
Oh, that's a big step, though, buddy.
You don't need to be condescending to me.
No, I'm not being condescending. If my
Don't need your
family were
sympathy.
alive,
What are you going to do about Edward?
I don't know.
You got plenty of time to think about it.
well, apparently not. We might only have 2 days.
2 days.
I don't think-
mean,
What do you mean 2 days?
Because if we fail in 2 days, we might be dead in 2 days.
we're not
That's
gonna
what I mean.
say.
If we die, I'll know I went down not hoping anybody was still here.
Not hoping anyone was still here.
I mean, I won't think of anybody. I won't feel sad I'm leaving anybody.
Well, we're not dying in 2 days either way, so.
Okay.
You got some
I don't
better
plan to
knowledge.
die.
I thought I was the edge lord.
I don't plan to die.
You are being moody today, Zara.
Yeah, what
Are
me?
you, yeah.
Yeah, they're being a dick,
Are you mad
but
because
it's
they
fine.
blew you up a little bit?
Blew me. What?
Yeah.
What am I mad about?
You tell us.
I'm just am, okay?
You're just mad in general.
Maybe some things hit a little closer to home, and I'm just am. I don't know.
You have to take it out on Tibbs there.
Don't look at me in scrutiny.
I think the nice thing about Tibbs and Gale is even when they do mess up, you can know that they did it by mistake. They don't go out of their way to do it. They're not
Yeah.
malevolent like that.
They're great. I was just saying, like I told him when he fell on his sword, that was a nice thing, you know. That's a nice thing.
You
to
talk
do.
as if we mean nothing to you.
What do you mean? You're my family.
You don't talk as if you are.
Wow. I mean, I guess that's because I grew up in an underground room. I don't know what to tell you.
It's fine not to trust somebody, but
I just
you've
said
only
it
ever
to-
talked about me like I'm just something to guard you with.
No, I honestly don't think you're just a guard. That would be ridiculous. You're usually on the complete opposite side of the fight. You're always up in people's faces, and I'm not.
Why do you think I do that?
I genuinely do not know.
It's because I care about you.
I don't
I
know.
care
if
about
it's
Kaj, I
all-
care about Gale.
I mean, I know we all care about each other. Okay. How's that? We
You
all
don't
agree.
sound truthful.
Well, look into my eyes and see that I am telling the truth.
They're not even your real eyes.
Zero kind of looks a little hurt at that. Actually, this is the form I would have stayed in always, growing up with my family.
Okay?
I had never shown anyone this one.
So that's your real
Like
form?
that. What's real? No, it's not my.
If you were to die and your body would lay there lifeless, what would you look like?
I would look different.
Would you have that
Tibbs, this is
shit-eating
the,
grin on you?
Tibbs, this is Zara's chosen form, which probably means more than the original form to them, right?
Yes.
Perhaps, but that means they're saying all this about me in their chosen form.
What do you mean? We're
You haven't-
brothers.
Sure. Doesn't mean you still can't think of me as a shield.
I'll be honest. Usually you're not in front of me to shield me. We're usually on the opposite sides of the field. That's what I'm telling you. I don't use
I don't
you
use
as
a shield anyway.
You don't use a shield? What are you talking about? I
I
don't think
didn't
I.
mean a literal shield.
Oh. I don't know what we're talking about anymore. I'm tired. I don't feel well.
And yes, you're just
I'm going to sleep.
Ay, ay,
is Gale
ay.
asleep?
I don't know, Gil, are you?
He's
I don't know. Did I get reamed for not telling her?
No, she sits back down, and she's like quiet for quite a while, almost like unsure of what to say, and then she says,
My fault.
"Did you know about Luker?"
His eyes down at the ground. So they told you already, huh?
Well, yes, that was what Tibber just pulled me aside to say.
Yes, I knew. I didn't want to tell you yet because thought it would be easier afterwards, knowing that the people who ended him early were taken care of.
She kind of like stares off into the night for a second, and then just kind of nods slowly, and says, "I see. I understand. But just bear my feelings, right? Yeah."
Understood.
You could have told me, though. It's all right.
All right.
But I do understand why you hesitated. It's not an easy thing.
Well, I don't know. I thought maybe you dated or something, so I didn't want to be like, oh, hey, your boyfriend died.
Nothing like that, no. We were acquaintances, and we traveled together, and like the others, I suppose friendly enough. Though he was a little insufferable sometimes, I suppose. But not so much that I wanted him dead or wanted anything bad to happen to him. It is a sad thing that he's passed.
Mm,
But
that's what your relationship was like. Yeah, that's kind of like me and Ruva.
I see.
I don't know if I don't know if I
suppose I
would
don't-
necessarily say-
I don't know much about your connection to the rest of your group as well.
Oh, we grew up together. She's just insufferable.
Oh, I see. But again, it's all right that you didn't tell me. I don't mind that much. I understand your feelings behind it. When I was working as a doctor with my mom, often, well, when patients die, you have to tell their loved ones that it happened, and it's no easy thing, even if they're just acquaintances. So I understand.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what really loved ones are besides those four. So, well, and the orphanage, but that's different.
Well, it is good that you have that group then.
So I'm going to pass out because I feel like I am about to crumble.
Well, yes, you look quite awful. Please
Oh,
feel free.
thanks.
Don't let me keep you up. Talk more in the morning.
Sure. Have a good night.
You as well.
Going to pass out over here.
She leans against a tree and she'll kind of stay up for a bit to help keep on. And so each of you eventually, unless there was anything else somebody wanted to do, drift off to sleep, and you guys can long rest on your character sheet.
I want to
We
give
will,
Kaj a kiss on his little forehead.
Very well.
That's a big forehead to you.
That's a big kiss.
And Ruba gets a wet willy.
Oh my god. Fucking suck.
Very well. Then each of you drifts off to bed, and we will wrap up the session there. We're over time, but you guys were just going with the RP, and it was good RP, so I just kind of let you guys keep going.
I also kept going because I knew what was coming up.
What do you mean?
Say it. Break the bad news.
Oh, about me maybe not being here next time? Is that what you're saying?
Oh, woe was us.
I'm honestly not certain. I don't know what day. Like, I'm busy like on the weekend, but like it's right after the weekend. It's really hard to say. I'm gonna say it's like it's a 50-50 right now, and I'll update you guys a little later if it's a yes or no. So it's not a definite no right now. I'm not quite sure.
Pretty good odd. I would take that.
Yeah.
So I'll tell you guys a little bit later in the week, probably just before the weekend, if it's a yes or no.
I took a 55-45 earlier.
All right. So we will wrap up
44.
here.
Oh my god, shut up.
Got it.
And we will potentially return either next week or the week after. I think it will be all right. It's just it's dicey. If you'll pardon. So yeah, that's what's coming up. We'll have a couple other things. I've been working on a project that has it's gonna be a lot of fun, but it needs to be tested. So I'm working on testing that off stream so that there's no spoilers related to it. So you'll see that hopefully before the end of August, or at least maybe me announcing it before the end of August, but we'll see. And then yeah, look forward to that. It'll be interesting. I'm doing something a little different just because I like to stretch my brain out a little bit. But it'll be fun. It's D&D adjacent, but not what you're used to.
Baldur's Gate Pog.
But I am playing Baldur's Gate, but I'm not gonna stream it because I want to just be like, when I play these games, I feel like it'd be insufferable to watch me play them because I just do like literally everything.
Yeah.
And you'd be watching me sift through like 17
Read
billion
all the
crates
books.
and reading
Yeah.
every single book, and it just
So
wouldn't be
L.
entertaining.
So it's me. It's me.
Yeah.
There you go.
And
That simultaneously does everything and misses everything at the same time.
I'm just playing Baldur's Gate 3 as like completely blind, no spoilers, first time. Maybe in the future, if I feel like it, maybe we'll do like an evil playthrough or something. But I just want to have like a nice, relaxing first playthrough first with no spoilers.
Mhm.
Valid.
But it
Oh,
would be
no.
fun to just do like even maybe with other people in the future to just do like a let's do a fucked up evil run.
The darker to run.
Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
exactly. Because I have no idea what that even involves. So
Yeah.
fun to do that.
Don't. Obviously,
gonna-
it's not a bard, though, right? Dark Urge, not a bard.
Oh my gosh. Shut up, Bill.
So yeah. That's what's kind of coming up. Look forward to some stuff, and I will see you guys later. That's all I have for you. I've also been meaning to do some like FF14 collab streams, so those might happen soon too. Because I know some other streamers who play FF14, and it'd be fun to do a collab. All right. So
Thank you for
Uh,
DMing.
thank you for playing, players. And
Thank you.
Mhm.
Have a good night, everybody. Thank you for watching chat.
Good night,
Good
John.
night.
Bye-bye.
Take care, everybody. I will see you
Oh,
guys
yeah.
maybe next time, but Wednesday and Friday for sure. Were you gonna say something?
Dungeon Dragon Farm is gonna be in Scotland for the
Ooh.
next 2 weeks, so they're gonna miss the next 2 sessions.
Well, the VODs are
Uh,
going to be there for you, so you can get caught up and not miss a thing and be all ready for when you're back. But enjoy Scotland. That sounds amazing. So yeah, have a good night, everybody. Take care, and I will see you guys on Wednesday. Good night.
Good night.